Art.
Oh yeah! 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 Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist says things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist draws things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist paints things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist artbaltazar.
Oh, yeah, man. Welcome. Welcome to Famous Cartoonist Says Things. I'm your host. My name is Art Baltazar. I'm going to say a lot of things today. I'm just going to chill here and draw. Anthony Latch is here. Look at that. People are joining me already. Anthony Latch is here. Franco's here too. Dude. If you're home, man, I should send Franco a link. Bring him on here with me. But I'm just here chilling, man. I'm drawing some stuff. I drew a bunch of stuff earlier today, and then I'm like, man, once I start getting a little nudge, a little hint of boredom or robotic recycling assembly line feeling, say I gotta go live. I gotta go live, man. Yeah, Franco's there. I might send Franco. Should we get Franco on her? I gotta hook up my headphones. Now, let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna set a link to Franco. See what I can do. Let's do it. Should we do it? Should we go? Go for it. I'm gonna do it. I just copied my link. I'm gonna send it to Franco. See if he wants to come in and hang out with the famous one. Be famous together, if you will. Yeah, it's very impromptu. I'm just here kind of sitting, drawing, making things. I'm going to send him a link live on the air. Live on the air, I tell you. See if he joins me. It'll be fun. Let's send Franco a link if he wants to join me. That would be awesome. I'm not wearing my headphones, so hopefully it won't, the sound won't go whoosh, 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 like that. Because it does that sometimes when you don't have famous headphones on. Famous cartoonist Wayne is here. Good to see you, Wayne. Wagums, as we say to Wayne. Said Allison, Lear Allison, Supergirl is here. My daughter-in-law, if you will. If we're still family, I think so, right? We're still good, me and you. Yeah. So Supergirl's here. D. Brad Gibson. Hey, my man. What's up, D. Brad? Wayne says, do it to it, man. Art and Franco, imagine the possibilities. Oh, he's here. Let me see. Do we have an intro for Franco? Let's bring him in here. I'm going to bring you in right now. Boom! Look at that. Are you there? Right on, man.
I'm there. I'm here.
Yeah, this is impromptu. Here, let me.
Yeah.
Wait, now we can see us both.
Oh, there you are.
This is cool. Yeah,
I literally just sat down and I was scrolling through Facebook because I'm doing that doom scroll now that the Kickstarter just started. So yeah. I saw you pull up and then you said you were going to send me a link. I'm like, I'm here.
Yeah, man, let's do it. Yeah, because I got you when you're still fresh. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I'm awake right now.
Yeah, sometimes the freshness. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. Like I just got to start drawing. I was doing assembling some comics, you know, but then I'm like, man, I want to go live. I just want to just say stuff, get goofy. Yeah. Yeah, because yeah, man. Anthony Latch is here. He called it "Imagine the Team Up Possibilities." I don't know what's going to happen tonight. Yeah, Danny's here.
Dan
Danny
contributed to the Kickstarter today. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Dan.
did he?
I appreciate that. Yeah, man.
Oh, you're doing good so far, right? How's it going now?
Doing not bad. We're about 20% funded right now, which is not too bad.
Yeah, not bad for a first day.
Yeah, we got some. We got the card game. We got some books up there. We got some original art that you can get as add-ons. We could get a whole bunch of different books and stuff like that. So it's doing pretty well. Of course, I want the whole thing to be like triple funded in like an hour. But you know,
we're gonna try to make
anxious, you know. But it's got 30 days, so we're not doing too bad.
Yeah, there's got to be a way to make $1 million. You know. Hopefully, we'll
Yeah.
make $1 million, and you could print like 2 games. I don't know.
I'm hoping I can just make the $3,000 on this one and then get it
Yeah.
out to people because it's cool. I
Yeah.
worked on it for a long time, so I'm anxious.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What you been?
I watched.
I haven't talked to you in a while, actually.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I miss you, sir. I
I
was
know.
starting to get. We were texting each other on Monday, and I was like,
Yeah. That was last night, right? Monday? Yeah.
"Yeah, was it? Damn, yeah,
Yeah.
it was. It feels so long ago, man."
So we were texting. You said you were going to the store, and I'm like, oh man, I wish I could go. And then
Yeah,
I went to the store in New York today, and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
Artie should be here.
yeah. I watched your video of Brother Bear. It was pretty
Yeah.
cool. But I didn't see it live. I saw like you guys were already into it, and I was eating dinner. I don't know what was happening, but by the time I see it, it was recorded an hour ago. I'm like, oh, I missed you guys.
Mm.
I still comment though on the. Even when I miss it, I still comment on the. So I don't know what's happening. But that's cool, man. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I like it. I chose the right title for this show. It's called Amazement. That's why I put. What am I going
Oh,
to
I
call
like
it? Yeah, yeah. I'm
like
getting
it.
ready to send my new book to the printer probably like tonight or tomorrow.
Ooh,
It's
what are
called
you sending?
Savage Amazement. It's my new art book. Yeah, it's the sequel to the Bizarre Baltazar Bazaar. Yeah.
That's so cool. Just last night at like 11 or 12 o'clock last night, I sent Fox and Evil 2 to the printer. So
Really?
I'm gonna get that
Oh,
soon.
man. I
Yeah,
know,
man.
man. The printer's running overtime, big time, because
I know.
I know they're moving.
Oh, are they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. I saw videos on Instagram saying they were moving, and they said expect delays. So I'm like, all right, I don't care. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
keep sending you guys books.
that's
I
right.
sent them I sent them. So I've been sending them books all the time, but I didn't get anything yet. It's still like everything's still over there waiting to come. But
Oh, you got a bunch of backup stuff there?
yeah, I got some things
Stuff
coming.
backed up?
Yeah, I got secret stuff. I didn't tell anyone I'm printing some stuff, so it'll be
Nice.
cool. I'm gonna unveil what I have to you when I go to C2E2. Even you don't know what I sent them. So
Ooh.
it's kind of cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
usually I know. That's cool.
yeah,
I
it's
like being
secret. I don't want
surprised.
to tell anybody because I want to see what people the reactions to what I have. But Savage Amazement is coming. But that one's kind of cool. And I just put some pages to get. I need like 3 more pieces of art, but I could find them, like, or take pictures
You
and
got
some stuff.
plenty.
Yeah, I got a lot. Yeah,
You got just look behind you.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I painted these, man. Those are for
I
C2E2.
saw those. Those are
My
cool. I
tiki.
like the tiki one. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the other
they're
one's
gonna be in
Go
the
Go
new book.
Z.
Too. Yeah, Go Z. Yeah, it would turn out to be Go Z's dad because he's a little bit shaped different and his mouth is higher, but it's him. They look the same. I don't know what I'm trying to fool anybody, but I thought Go Z's dad might be like red because I'm writing it. When I had an agent a few months ago, I wrote the whole book because agents make you work real hard for hurry up and get it done, and you work all this stuff, and now you got to wait. So I'm like, man. So I wrote the whole book, which is kind of cool because I flushed out the flesh or flush.
Fleshed out. Yeah, you don't want to flush out.
Fleshed.
When you
No,
flush out things from you, that's good. But when you flesh out the book, that's even better.
yeah, I'm gonna say I John Cena'd the book because like he was all fleshy a few
He
days
was
ago.
all fleshy on the Oscars.
Yeah, so I fleshed out the story. Yeah, so it worked out good. But did you see the pictures of John Cena? He's wearing his skin flaps, whatever they were, on front and back.
Oh, like behind the scenes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
behind the scenes. He had flesh cups on, like flesh flaps, or whatever they call them. I don't know what. Like, man, who told him? Like, I bet he said, all right, I better do this while I still look like this. Because he probably saw Arnold and the Penguin up there and like, oh man. Because even when Arnold came out, my wife says, he's looking short. I said, no, he's the same size. He's just thicker. He's wider. Like his body's like evening out proportionately.
Mhm.
He's still because
Do
he
you,
was
do you know
never
why
real.
John Cena was naked on the Oscars?
I'm thinking because you can't see him. I'm not
Oh
sure.
no. So
I don't even know. I didn't see it.
I think it was the 50th anniversary of years ago on the Oscars. About 50 years ago, they had a streaker who ran across the stage naked.
Oh,
Like while someone was presented. I think it was David Niven. The actor was presenting an award, and this naked guy with a beard came out from behind him and ran naked across the stage. And he didn't even know. He was like going on, but the audience was like, ooh.
Yeah.
So it
So
was
like
the 50th anniversary of that.
Oh, I didn't know that. I had no
Yeah.
idea. I turned it on, and the first thing we saw was Godzilla win an award. And that's like,
Oh, I
oh, this
missed that.
is
Yeah.
yeah, we put it. I just turned it on, and then we missed the first, I don't know, 2 hours. I don't know. But we saw that, and I'm like, wow, the first thing I heard, Godzilla. And everyone who made the movie, they all stood up and cheered, and they had toys and Godzilla statues and stuff.
Well, that's awesome.
That was really cool. But I missed the naked John Cena. But I saw the Mr. Freeze and the Penguin call out Batman. And that was cool.
Yeah, Michael Keaton was.
Yeah. Did you see it? Yeah.
No, I just saw it in clips. I missed a lot of it, so I saw a lot of it in
Because like
clips afterwards.
watching it live was cool because I didn't know Michael Keaton was there. And then when they called, there's Batman. And it's awesome if they coordinated that. That's great. It was really good. It worked. But if they didn't coordinate that and they just called him out and he improvised, man, that's even better. They're like, man, he really is Batman. He's like, come on, come at me, bro. That's what he's like. And he had that smirk, like, oh man, he's still. And even like, there was another part where I forgot her name. She's from Saturday Night Live, but she was in Barbie. She was the silly Barbie. My daughter told me she was
Kate McKinnon. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was on stage. Her and America Ferrera. I'm a fan of America Ferrera. She's
Oh yeah, yeah. Who is it?
Yeah. So they were on stage, and then I forgot. I was just listening. She made a joke about sending nude pictures to people, and then I forgot who they were saying. I don't know if it was Ryan Gosling or George Clooney. I don't know who it was, but they said no, that's not him. And then she said, well, who am I sending my naked photos to? And they show Steven Spielberg in the audience, and he looks at the camera and goes, like, if he wasn't in on it, that was those two improvisers, like that Steven Spielberg doing it. It's like, man, he's a champ, he's professional. Yeah. That was real cool. He goes, I'm getting him.
Kate McKinnon, I love her on Saturday Night Live. She was great on Saturday Night Live, but I liked her in the female Ghostbusters movie. She was really good. She was my favorite in that movie. It was awesome.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I don't know if I'll ever watch it. I'll probably never get to watch it.
It's not bad. You should watch it. It's a fun ride.
I'll put it on when I need my mind to wander.
Yeah, I would recommend it. Did you see the newest Ghostbusters? Not the one that's coming out. The first one of this one.
I saw the one with the big painting where the guy was stealing the baby. That's the last one I watched.
So there's a new one, the one with Paul Rudd in it. Yeah.
No, I know they used the Stranger Things kids in the new one, right? They got new ones.
Yeah, that one's up. I rewatched it night before last, Sunday or Saturday night. I watched it. It was pretty good. And I'm excited for the new one.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I gotta.
So you got two Ghostbusters movies you gotta watch.
Yeah. I got a lot. I just saw John Wick, like last weekend or something.
Which one? And, 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I watched all 3.
Oh, you watched all of them?
Yeah, I didn't finish part 3 because I'm like, all right, this again. And I just got bored, but I realized the John Wick movies is the Crow movie retold again, but with different people and guns and stuff. Yeah, so
there's a lot more gun fu.
Yeah, and the thing that gets me is like he gets shot and then gets stitched and then gets cut and then he's fighting guys again like an hour later. I'm like, man, I pulled my Achilles tendon. I was out for like almost 2 years. I could barely walk.
I walked from the living room to the kitchen and I kind of pulled my hamstring and I haven't walked straight for 2 years now.
It hurt. I remember my uncle was delivering. He was in a van and he fell out of his van. He opened the door and just fell out. He broke his arm in 3 spots.
That's awful.
He broke it, and then that happened. I remember that news when it happened. It's like, oh, Uncle Joe, oh, too bad. And now that's been like 25 years ago, and you still can't really squeeze. Like when you shake his hand, you can't turn his wrist because he goes, ow. So, but at that time, we were watching that Charlie's Angels movie with Drew Barrymore, and she was fighting somebody. They were shooting at her, and she did Matrix style, but she was naked like John Cena, and she grabbed a blanket, wrapped it around her, crashed through the window, fell all the way off a skyscraper, crashed through all these branches and hit the ground, and then stood up and says, "All right, you ready?" And they all ran. I'm like, my uncle fell like 2 feet out of a van and he broke his arm. And you're telling me, like, man, that would. So that's how I know. It's like, it's
You know
movies.
that the Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movies, right? Not the last
Yeah.
one, but the one before when he's running and he jumps from one side of the building to the other.
Yeah. Oh,
If you
yeah.
watch outtakes of that, he breaks his ankle on that.
Really?
So yeah, so when he jumps and he hits the building, like from this angle, when they film it from this angle, you can't see it, but when they film it from the back, you see his foot go like you
Oh,
see his ankle just go sideways, and then he gets up and keeps running to finish the take, and I'm like, ooh, oh,
man.
dude,
And he
oh,
passes out. All right, cut. And then you heard about Jackie Chan doing that too. He does that, and then they say cut, and then he collapses.
hmm
Like, man, this guy's good. Like, Tom Cruise does all his own stunts, right? He's
a
like
lot
80
of
years
them,
old and he
yeah,
still looks 35. Yeah,
yeah. He's starting to look older now too, though. Up until a couple of years
finally.
ago, he was, yeah, but he's starting to look like he's breaking his ankles and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's catching up. That takes
yeah.
a lot out of you, man. Yeah,
He should come
I
on my
get you.
show, on the Catching Up show with me
Yeah,
because
yeah, we
he's
got it.
catching
It'll
up.
be like this, but you'll be on that. We'll be switch sides. It's like, this is no prep, man. I just came on, like, bam. I'm glad the sound is good because when I go solo, I don't need headphones, but I was like, oh man, I hope they don't get no whistling. I got a new
Yeah, no,
camera too. I don't have to use my iPad. Last time we potted, I couldn't hear you guys. I had to get close. And then when the washer and dryer went on, I was like, man, it was all noise. Like, I can't hear anything. Or the air conditioner would kick on. Or actually the heat. It's cold in my house. That's why I'm wearing all kinds of coats. Always wear
yeah,
coats.
it's crazy weather outside. It doesn't know whether it wants to be warm or not warm or
Yeah.
whatever.
I almost went outside today because it was real warm. I wanted to go out and draw, but I started getting involved with things. Yeah. I just do little things. But I'll probably be up all night. I've been going to bed at like 4 in the morning, so I'll probably be up after this. I'll work on Flash Gordon and try to get as many stuff, a lot of stuff done, man. Swig,
For the working man.
yeah, swig for the working man. If you got a swig, if the audience is here with their swigs, now is the time to swig. So now is the time. Let's see if anyone's saying anything cool. Oh, Allison, yeah, she's here. We're absolutely
Oh
still
yeah.
family. She gave him like a little
I
little
almost saw her a couple weeks ago.
yeah.
We couldn't coordinate well because she texted me because she was here in the city. And she's
Oh
like,
yeah.
Can you come to the city like this day in the morning?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's the one day I can't go."
Yeah.
So we almost connected, but I couldn't see her.
It's like a crossover.
Yeah.
Yowza, Facebook user. Yowza. See, it's astounding. None of us here, you guys, me, Franco, none of us knew this was going to happen today.
Nope. Didn't
Mr.
plan on
A.
it. Oh yeah.
See, Brad
I
is
don't
here.
I don't get called that anymore. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. It's the Batman and Robin of comics. Ooh,
Ooh.
that's cool. We're like
We
the
have a
cape.
picture. I have a picture somewhere of us as Batman and Robin.
Yeah, I have a video, but every time I play it, I get copyright struck, so I can't play it no more. Like,
I got to find the picture. It's somewhere.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
videos on YouTube. But
Mhm.
YouTube accepts it. YouTube just told me there's a copyright, but they don't block it. They're like, you're fine. That's what they said. I don't know why they said, yeah, you're okay. But when I
'Cause
do video,
maybe they think it's funny.
yeah, like when I do this, I get hit for that video and I get hit for the Yogs trailer. And I always have to dispute. But every time I
Why do you
dispute,
get
I
hit
always,
for the Yogs trailer? What's in that? Is like
yeah,
it's not
it's
your
a
artwork
song
or
that,
something?
yeah, Paper Cuts used the song that's public domain,
Oh,
but
I
it's
see.
not approved on Meta. So I
Okay.
made my own Yogs trailer with me singing and playing the bongos. So like I don't get struck when I play my own music. And I used to play Gordy's all the time throughout the thing, and then I always had to dispute it. Like I get tired of like doing a live show and then writing 5 paragraphs to 5 different places. I write it up, cut and paste all night long until. But I usually win the cases though. But it takes a little while. But during the meantime, my videos get taken down and then I got to repost them. So I just like, it's just us. If we want music, we got to sing. or I could play one of our songs or something. Like Franco, fresh and smooth like Billy D and Colt 45.
Oh
That's
yeah.
right. We got Wayne. We should invite everybody. We should get Wayne in here. We should get Scoot in here.
Everybody
We
be
could turn it to
confused.
an all podcast.
Weren't we
like
planning on maybe doing one tomorrow night or something
yeah,
like that?
tomorrow we're gonna pod. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like a warm up, you know.
Or-
Great to listen to you two good friends chatting. Yeah, man. Yeah, we
we
haven't
do, but not that often lately. Everybody's busy.
yeah, and the only time I see you is like when we have a Zoom call with our publisher, you know.
Yeah.
And then we hopefully we'll get there early so we can talk about stuff before. But then it like once the afternoon kicks in, man, once 3 or 4 o'clock, my house gets busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's always weird because we did talk we talked a few weeks ago, but I had just come down here and I said, hey, anybody on and want to chat? And you're like, yeah, man, I'll be there. And then we wound up talking for like 4 or 5 hours that night.
Yeah, but
it was just closed doors. It wasn't broadcast anywhere.
No, we can't. What the stuff we say on there will get us in trouble a lot of times.
We didn't do anything bad. We were just catching up and talking, but yeah.
Yeah, it was
a couple of F-bombs dropped and stuff like that.
Yeah. I love saying stuff that just comes out of nowhere that makes everybody crazy. It was us. It was me, you, and Scoot, and even Dave Scheidt joined us. Remember that one night?
Oh,
Dave Scheidt joined us.
Oh.
Yeah, yes. Squatchy joined us towards the end. I think Johnny was on there too. I think all of us were.
Oh, yeah. Johnny left, and then Squatchy came on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, we should just record that stuff. But we said some nasty jokes though. Yeah.
That's
well, I don't, maybe it was just me. I don't know. Artie unfiltered. And then you guys were saying, I love drunk Artie. I said, but I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk at all.
we just call you drunk Artie all the time. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, like, no one ever knows. Like no one ever knows. Is he like that all the time? Like, yeah, I think so. My book agent used to think I was high when I would call her. Like, no, I'm not high. She goes, well, you seem odd. I'm like, no, this is me. This is how I am.
This is how I am normally.
Like you ask me a question, I'm going to go all the way around here and circle back, and then you're going to get your answer, and you're going to understand the Luke Skywalker reference. You know, like what's he talking about? Yeah, but I'm like that. I don't know. That's how being with your thoughts.
That's the way we like you. That's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. You know, like he might get controversial. Yeah, I always feel like I lose Brother Bear, but then he comes back and tells me he loves me. It's all right. Like, and even my daughter picked up on it. She said, "Dad, your friends tell you that they love you." I'm like, yeah, they do. And like when we go to the store, and I go to the Monday Mystery Industry, most people like before they leave, they wait to hug me. And if I don't give them a hug, they linger. They're like, wait a minute, where's my hug? And it's kind of like the hugging your big older uncle before you leave. Hey, where's my hug and kiss? You know, it's kind of funny. But I like that. I like that a little bit. Mm-hmm.
I like that. Yeah, it's awesome.
Sorry, I was about to shed a tear. Yeah.
No, that's all right. It's all good. Yeah, no, we were texting last night, and it's like, oh man, I wish I could go. And you're like, I miss you, sir. Or I miss you, brother. And I'm like, I miss you too, man.
It's like, damn it, I can't sleep now.
Everything, I don't know. Lives get busy with family and you know, drawing stuff, and schedules are different. But like when we see each other, it's just like you just fall back into the groove, you know.
You pick up where you left off. Yeah. I just saw the OGs. My boy calls Raisky and Weasel the OGs.
Oh yeah.
And my daughter calls them my besties. So and I just saw them over the weekend. And even like when me and Raisky talk, we just pick up all the jokes we said 30 years ago, and they're still funny. We just say the same phrases, and you're like, "What the heck? Do you remember that?" And then, same thing with us. We're like, you just pick up like where we left off. You know, we just make new stuff. Stuff happens
stuff all the time.
Yeah. And see, Dose is coming too, man.
Even when we were on that call, we're not spoiling anything, but we were on the call with the publisher and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What did they say? It's like, you guys are fun together, and then the conversation turned around like, yeah, we work on a whole bunch of other stuff, like we always have worked on different stuff all our careers, but we just kind of keep we keep crossing paths all the time. Like we keep coming back.
Yeah.
Like, working on the same projects all the time.
Yeah, it's like we go solo and then we
Mhm.
we come back. It's like Beatles solo or like maybe like Kiss. They all had their solo albums
That's right.
and then they all come back. They make another
Yeah,
album.
that's right. They did the 4 solo albums, right?
Yeah, they were.
Together.
Yeah,
Kiss. I remember
I
those
don't know what
album
happened
covers.
if they were mad at each other and then they made up. I think they did that because 2 of the guys were drunk all the time or high or whatever, and then they got rid of
Ace
them. And
Ace
then
Frehley's from the next town over from me.
is he?
Actually, yeah, he used to be um uh all the time we would play at this local like bowling alley dive type club, um and people would see him. I never saw him, but people would see him all the time. Oh yeah, man, I saw Ace Frehley and stuff. And I'm like,
I
I
see
never
him mowing his lawn. Still, still has the long hair.
But Eddie has a guitar, while he's mowing the lawn.
He wears the makeup on, but maybe he uses green instead of black, so he's like, so he can blend in with the
No,
grass.
that was the drummer, Peter Chris, the cat man would
Oh, the
use
Catman.
green. Yeah.
Yeah, they go out there and mow his lawn. You think Gene Simmons mows his lawn? You think he has a lawn?
I don't know. Maybe he just licks it with his tongue because it's real long or something.
Starts it on fire, burns it all.
Yeah, he spits fire. That's right.
He breathes fire. Yeah, I just saw a video. My wife showed me a video of Cher, and she's like 80 years old, but man, she's still rocking it. She's got a Vegas show. She still looks good though.
Dude, I would see her now at Vegas.
Yeah,
I would do that.
yeah, that'd be good. Yeah,
She could still
I'd see
rock
her.
it out.
I would hang out to see if she wanted to get a cup of coffee after.
Would you ask her to bring her auto tune or no? Without the auto tune.
No, I just want to hear her. And
Yeah.
she wouldn't even have to talk. As long as she sits by me and I see her, she got to like fold her leg, like on a talk show and sit there with a cup and give me attitude. I'd be happy with that. That'd be awesome. And then just let me do all the talking. And then she's going to say, you high? You drunk?
You drunk right now?
What's wrong? No, man. No, ma'am. This is me.
Me.
That's funny. Yeah.
This is the way I am all the time.
Where I am, lady. Let's see what people are saying. Let's see. I'm a proud backer of Looks the
Thank
best
you.
LXT.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be a cool game. I
Hey,
like all
man.
your art. It's real cool.
Thank you, man.
Secret stuff. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
secret stuff, man. Secret stuff is always being tossed back and forth. And the moment you tell one person secret stuff, it gets easier to tell another guy and another guy. So I tried not to tell anybody.
Right.
And even when we were on our call, I started talking about secret stuff with the publisher, and I felt real awkward. And as I was saying it, I started sweating. I'm like, oh, I just went too far. But everyone's cool. And then my guy Spencer texts me. He goes, man, you're okay. You're okay. Because I was like, man, was I okay? And he's like, yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
just
you were fine.
excited. I'm passionate. Yeah. I didn't spill no beans or nothing, but it was cool.
No, it was
And
all
people
good.
still,
Well, that's the
yeah.
thing too. It's like your passion comes through,
Yeah.
So like you
Yeah.
get passionate about comics and stuff like that. Like so do I,
Yeah.
but I
And
you
when
just
people
express
ask
in
the
different ways.
question, yeah, when people ask the question, they have to expect an answer. And, our answers are never yes or no. They're always like,
Mhm.
well, when I was 14,
Well,
I'll bring you up to speed. Like, here's a dad joke. Do people still flush their goldfish down the toilets when they're past? When they,
oh man.
my,
Yeah, that's
my,
what you
yeah, go
flush
ahead.
it out a little bit.
Yeah. My mom used to flush the fish down the toilet if it started biting the other ones. She would reach in her throat and get rid of it. Like, Mom.
If it started biting the other fish in the bowl?
Yeah, uh-huh. And I said, Mom, I had 6 fish. Like, there was a bad one. Like, okay, you got rid of them. Yeah. You had one last ride, that fish.
Oh man.
Did Cena wear a flesh-colored merkin? Brinker is correct about the flasher. I didn't know about the flasher, but yeah, he had like this, a flesh patch.
It was
There's
a thing. It was a thing
yeah.
that came up like this down your front and back.
Yeah.
So you could see the sides,
Yeah.
but it came up as front and back. Yeah. There's pictures online.
Yeah. I wonder if it comes loose when he sits. Like, I
Well,
need
it's
one
fine
tape.
because nobody could see him anyway. So
Yeah. Did he win? I didn't see the clip, but I know he had a card. I think it was for best costume designer or something.
well,
But I
that's
don't
the
know
other
if he
thing
was able to
too.
read
Like
it.
costume designers right now, I think they're bargaining like for a new contract and stuff like that. And but
Oh,
their ads to the industry are you'd be naked without us, basically. Because
oh,
like we clothe you on the films, and you'd be naked in the films if we didn't make your clothes. So it was kind of saying that like help
yeah,
these guys out type thing. And it was also the anniversary of the streakers, so I think they did the two birds one stone thing.
yeah. Two birds, one Emma Stone.
I'm a stone.
Yeah. I like did you see Al Pacino at the end too? He
Yeah.
he came out all hurting, and then he just looked at the camera and says, "Well, the winner is Bam." He ready. He
And I
didn't
was like,
even
oh, I wonder if they're gonna correct him, and he should tell all the. But
they
don't
let him
they?
go.
Yeah, don't they tell you all the movies throughout the night? Because now there's 10 of
Yeah.
them or something like that, right?
Yeah, they supposed to read the nominees and all that, but he didn't. He just like, I'm 83, I'm
He's
done.
like, I'm Al Pacino. I don't care.
And nobody stopped him, and everybody, you could tell it was really awkward. But imagine if they did that to every award, the show would only be like an hour, you know?
Right.
And just list them online. Like, doesn't the Harvey Awards do that now? They just list them online. I don't even know if
I don't
if
even
they have a
know.
ceremony.
I think they have a ceremony, but they're very short. Like there's only
Yeah,
like 6 or 7 awards
yeah,
altogether, and
yeah,
they give them out. And 2 of them are like predetermined because it's lifetime achievement or something. I don't know. It's
yeah,
weird what they do
yeah.
to them.
I don't even. I'm never aware of it, but I think it happens in New York. I
Yeah,
don't
it
even know
happens in New
who
York now,
nominated.
but it's weird. Yeah,
Yeah, I've been told that some of our fans are submitting our books for Ringo Awards.
oh, that's cool.
Kind of cool. Yeah,
I always
we'll see
feel.
what
How do you
happens.
feel about that? Because I know people that like submit their stuff and like like lobby hard to oh vote for me type thing. I feel so weird about that. Like
Yeah,
submitting my book for an award thing. Like if the publisher does
yeah,
it or fans do it, but if I did it myself, I feel weird.
yeah. I never did it myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, and if I'm on the list or we're on the list for, because we've always been honored together for our books, and I tell people about it like once, but I don't
Right.
campaign for it. Like I don't get up there
Right.
and say vote for me. I just say, wow, it's cool, and that's really it. If you want to vote, here's a link.
Yeah, it
But I
feels
don't really.
weird, right?
Yeah, and I like when it just happens organically, like for real. It's
Hmm.
destined to happen rather than
Right.
getting in the DeLorean and alternate future, whatever. Yeah. Vote for
Getting on a
me.
plane and
Yeah.
flying to a city just for 8 hours to see if we get an
Yeah.
award.
Yeah. Yeah. I
That was
might do.
funny.
I do that. If we get nominated for Ringo, maybe I'll do that for Baltimore. But I'm not planning yet. But I if we get nominated, maybe I'll go rockstar style, fly out for one night, stay up all night, and fly back.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, or just watch the live stream or something. Yeah.
Nah, come
You
out.
could bring
I'll be there. I'll be in
you could
Baltimore.
bring a hand puppet of me, like, hey, oh yeah, man.
We'll get a big cardboard standout of you, and I'll bring it with
Yeah.
me.
I'll be naked like John Cena, just a
Wearing
big
the
fat
skin flap.
strap. Yeah, with one skin flap, and it'll say Ringo on it. Yeah. Let's see. Melissa Bruce is here. Hidden
Yeah.
detail: everyone on Godzilla wore claw heels on the red carpet.
Oh,
Worth a Google.
I
I
might
didn't
have to
know
look
that
at that.
part.
Yeah.
I like that. It says John Wick is the boogeyman, so he's indestructible. I like that. They should have like in the next one. They made a John Wick 4, right?
Yeah.
They should do number 5 where like Chuck Norris is his dad or something. That would be pretty funny.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna make any more.
No? Whoa. That means something happened in John Wick 4.
Possibly.
Bum, bum, bum. The dog came back. The ghost
Mhm.
dog. Yeah. I don't know. I'll see the third one. I'll finish watching the third one. And I watched John Wick 1 and 2 because I was on Netflix and it said leaving soon. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, so you gotta watch it, yeah.
Yeah, I ordered food and stuff, and I went to the store and bought cheese dip and nacho chips and cheese dip, and I ordered food and I watched all the movies. And then after that, I watched Sopranos season 1. I'm up to like episode 6 now or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Then I realized that's how you make stuff, man. That Sopranos is really good. Like the action, the dialogue, the characters. Like, man, it kept me going. Yeah. I don't want to go watch it now. I'm not gonna right now. Right now we're doing a show. Well, Anthony, so rumor has it that Skokie Spidey's going to do a streaking bit on the Oscars, but he was at the library picking up a new Don Knotts bag. Yeah,
That's
I think
true.
he said that. Yeah, he was all booked, ready to go. Yeah. Art, sometimes it's better not to hear what Yoko is saying. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he gets mad at us. He yells at us on the air. So, best in the business. Oh, yeah, fellas. Best wishes on the card game. Swig,
Oh,
Wolfie.
yeah, Wolfie. Thank you, Wolfie.
Wait for Wolfie.
Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Melissa Bruce says swig. Swig.
I like it.
Catching up after dark. Yeah, it's the darkness. Catching up after darkness. By Skokie law, I can't get on the road back to Wisconsin without an art hug. That's true.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
Skokie
man.
law.
Yeah, you need it. You know, we yeah, Skokie's cool, man. I dig it. We were gonna go today. Me and Joe want to bring back our the Tuesday show where we talk about stuff. The 3 scoops.
Yeah.
And it's fun. Yeah, somehow it went away after Adam wasn't coming back as much. So and then I got busy. But me and Joe were talking about it yesterday, but he forgot today was his wife's birthday. He goes, "Oh, my anniversary."
Oh.
So he had
Oh,
well, then go. Don't worry about
Yeah.
me. We'll do it next
Yeah,
week,
today's
bro.
not the day to do it.
Yeah, no, we'll do it next week. No birthday next week. We'll go. So
Can you do
we're gonna set up
Can you do the 2 or 3 scoops remotely, or do you
Possible.
have to do it at the store? No.
but
that
we
might
show
be
all
easier
the
to do.
comics. Yeah, we show all the comics that are coming out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's for Wednesday morning. Henceforth, this show, we got a lot of watchers right now too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. But that's kind of like I was in the mood to be on camera and to say things, you know. And then my hat looked good today.
So you got good hat.
Yeah,
not
I
wearing
got
a
good hat. I'm bringing it today. I got Charlie Brown on the side. See,
There he is.
yeah,
I like him.
I take him with me wherever I go. Chuck, hey Chuck.
Oh hey Chuck.
Yeah, let's see what else. Let's see what else is happening. Wayne says he misses us. Since we're
yeah,
getting
man.
really emotional, here. We're all about our feelings here in the world of all comics. What are your favorite Flash Gordon characters? Oh yeah, man.
Man.
Yeah, right. I'm having fun with Ming. Like all the jokes we wrote.
Mm-hmm.
The Ming stuff is awesome. Like everybody hates him, but he's like he doesn't care. He doesn't see that. He's just real cool. I can't really say what stories are.
It's silly but fun.
Yeah, but Ming is so cool. Ming is the
Mhm.
most fun. And Flash is good too. Because he's like Flash the Earthling, but he's an alien on that planet. So it's kind of I like it. I can't say much, but his interaction with the Mongol, are they Mongolians? Yeah, I guess they are, right? Mongoloids? I don't know. Mongolians?
Mongolians.
Mongolians? Yeah, his interaction with them is real fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm making more of those. I got a letter to Pages so I could send them to you guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun stuff.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. And I think it's gonna be like 100-page book now. So it's gonna be nuts. It'll be good though, man. We can't say a lot, but I wish we could. But we will be able to after November. Good evening and happy Tuesday to all. Michaela.
Yay.
Oh yeah, Michaela. Wayne is here again. Wayne's always here. Are you guys going to watch Perish? It stars Giancarlo Esposito. Really? Perish?
I haven't heard of that.
I don't know what that is, man. I might have to. I probably will. Yes, bring back the scoops. Yeah, we're gonna. It's gonna be 2 scoops because we're talking about if we get Adam, that would be cool. But if we get me and Joe, it'll be 2 scoops, and maybe we could have a rotating 3rd scoop. You know, get someone in there to beat a strawberry. You know,
Yeah.
me and Joe, we talk chocolate vanilla. We'll get a strawberry guy every time.
Do 2 scoops, and then whenever you have somebody, you could just be an extra topping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need someone to beat the sprinkles. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are stupid. Shut up. The Allison's like, Art, would you have done it? Jason Momoa was in a flesh colored pant. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What would you have done if it was Jason Momoa in the flesh colored pants? I probably couldn't watch the whole thing because the more I watch Jason Momoa, the more he steals my testosterone. I feel it leaving my body.
You know, Allison doesn't know. Allison doesn't know either, but we were about this far away from Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
On 2 occasions, I think.
Yeah, we
San
saw him
Diego.
twice, 2 years in a row.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he walked past us and he whipped his hair, I remember.
Yeah,
And
I almost fainted. That was
I felt like right after I saw him, I felt like I had to eat a steak. Like a medium rare steak just to get it.
Kick a tire.
Yeah.
Wear some flannel again.
Yeah, wear some flannel.
Yeah.
You know, rip off a Band-Aid, something like that. Like let my hair grow a little bit.
Yeah.
All this stuff because he took all of that power. And then Gal Gadot came by too. Remember that?
Yeah. I can never forget that ever. Yeah.
I understand why she gets casted because in person, these people look way better than they do in the movies. And in person,
isn't that weird too, right?
Yeah. She showed up, man. You're like, whoa, the room was silent, you know? And you hear the women, oh, come on. Like, no.
Like when we met Henry Cavill, the guy is just like,
yeah.
That's the first thing I said to him, because remember we were supposed to go down that entryway thing?
Yeah.
And they're like, hold on. And I turned around and I literally like bumped into him.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, excuse me. And I said, you're gorgeous. Like that's what blurted out of my mouth when I saw him. And he looked at me and said, thank you. He's just like stunning to look at, you know?
I remember saying that to the guy who played the Green Arrow on the CW.
Before the show even came out, Stephen Amell.
Yeah. And I walked up to him and just said, I don't know who you are. I know you're an actor, but you're the best looking guy in this room. Yep. And he said, you want a picture with me? I go, yeah. And then like we took a photo. Like I had no idea who he was. Then he told us.
I have that photo here somewhere. Yeah. And then I saw him a few years later in San Diego, and he was at the bar, and I talked to him, and I said, hey, you remember we came up to you like before the show even came out? He goes, oh yeah, he remembered. Yeah.
That's cool. I became good friends with Scott Porter. We know Scott Porter, but he bought artwork from me recently, and like I did some commissions for the guy. So like he sends me videos of his kids reading Tiny Titans and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's kind of fun. Like it's weird how like we get to meet people and then it just all comes back and people remember us. Like I think because we do stuff to them.
I think we're hard to forget.
We're not just like, hey, love your show and walk away. Yeah. We stay there. Love your show. Yeah, I like your shoes. Like what? We just say, do you like pizza? You know? I make everyone remember us. Yeah. Yeah. It was cool, man. I like all this stuff. You know, my kids still talk about meeting Joe from the Impractical Jokers at C2E2 last year.
All right.
Before my daughter has a picture, like it's funny because her bedroom has like Billie Eilish, Taylor Swift, and all of these photos, and there's one of Joe. So there's all these cool, and then Joe, like I like that. She goes, "Yep." It's real funny.
It's funny.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. I like it.
I like it.
Mario's here too. What's up, fellas?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Mario.
Hey, you know whose birthday it is today?
Whose?
Svenguli's birthday today.
Me.
Yeah.
Is he an old guy now?
I think he's been one for a while, but he's still cool.
Yeah. We gotta wish him a merry birthday.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him since he was at our store. Yeah. But we
Got it.
texted once after that on the Twitters. On the Twitter machine, we texted one. Yeah, it was cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he constantly is liking my stuff and responding to my stuff, which is weird and cool.
Yeah. I have something related to Svengoolie, but I can't tell you. I was almost gonna.
No, off the air.
I'll tell you off the air. Maybe by C2E2 I have some news. But I'm trying to make something happen, which is also pretty cool. But I don't know. I don't ever know what's gonna happen. Never know, man. 2 scoops and a cherry on top. That's right.
I like it.
Allison says, I know that story. Yeah, stealing our testosterone. It's never safe around Jason Momoa. You never know what's going to happen. You never know, ever, never know. What if Atuma was wearing colored panties? Oh, yeah, we're friends with Atuma, too.
It's not Atuma.
His name Alex, right? He's a good man. I like meeting that guy, too, because met him on the bus. Or on the van. We got picked up in the shuttle van. And he was just sitting there chilling. And I was talking with Johnny because I was trying to keep him awake because he was hurting. Like he was doing. And then, when Johnny's sleeping, and I just talk real loud and just ask him stuff. But we were talking about like nonsense. Like, hey, remember X-Men 182? Like, then with Magneto, and I was just making up or whatever. And so before we got to the place, Johnny's like, oh, who are you? What's your name? What do you do? And it was Alex. And he said, he's told us who he was. And we're like, oh, cool. And he goes, I'm an actor. And everyone's like, yeah. Have you ever seen anything? He goes, I was a Tuma in that little movie called Conifer. And the van is like, what? And everyone had looked at him, you're a Tuma? You're a Marvel villain? And you didn't say nothing? And he started laughing. And that woke up Johnny. So it was pretty cool. That's how we met him. And then we all checked in our rooms. And then I happened to be in the elevator with him. And I said, dude, I texted my kid and he looked up and he said, yeah, you're really him. And he went, yeah, I know. I'm like, well, I had to make sure. And I go, can we get a bad selfie in the elevator? He goes, sure. And then the lighting was real bad. I'm like, oh, all right. And then the next day I asked him for another one. Can we get a new one? Because look at it. It didn't look good. He goes, what do you mean? No, the lighting's bad. We were all lit harshly. So then he became our friends. We took a group shot. Mike Pellerito was in our photo. It was pretty funny. And then we saw him. Where did we see him again? We saw him again.
Ohio.
Yeah,
right?
the Ohio show, Cincinnati. Yeah. So that was cool. Like, and now that when we see him, it's like he's just a guy we know. Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah. Like, hey, bro. But he doesn't really quite want to hang out with us.
Well, would you want to hang out with us?
Yeah,
No.
I hinted an invite, but didn't really put any pressure. You guys grabbing dinner? We're grabbing dinner too. And he said, yeah, I'm going to grab dinner. I was like, all right. Yeah. Kind of like it was up to him to say the next thing, but he didn't. Right. It was pretty good.
Well, he was with his lady, so.
Yeah, his woman. Yeah, that's funny. I like it. Sweet. I got another story that I can't tell on the air. Damn, it just happened. Just hit me.
I'm going to keep track. I'm going to start writing these down. 2 stories. It's got 2 stories.
It's harmless. I didn't get in trouble, but I don't want to. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. My dad would say, that's the Baltazar charm, son. I'm like, well, and I always tell my wife when I'm out there, it always depends. Like, I can't control what anyone says, but I can control what I say. So, and it's never my fault if I'm there first. That's the rule. If I'm there first, and like we were in a situation a few times where we were there chilling, and all of a sudden a whole bunch of people come in and start woohooing, and then they're like, "How come you guys?" I just know. Imagine what happened, but the question was like, "How come you guys didn't leave, but all your friends did?" And you said, "Because we're married." And they're like, "Oh, okay." Like, okay, that makes sense. The woohooing. Woohooing's the best. Woohoo! Look, Wayne called me a tease. You are such a tease.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff, man. I got 2 things for C2E2 that we're gonna announce there and show people. It's cool, man. And you kind of know one of them. I kind of told on that Zoom call, but it kind of hinted at it. But then the other one's a total surprise. It's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be good. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully I make the news. The one thing we're doing is gonna have cameras and stuff. I don't know if they announced it yet, if anyone announced what we're doing, but we're gonna announce my thing that I'm doing with them at C2E2.
Nice.
C2, yeah.
C2E2.
Or C2E also. C2E.
Yeah, I'm coming in. We're gonna get pizza and everything.
Oh man, Rick at Benny's. We're gonna destroy it, sir.
Yeah, you were like really kind of like destroying me the other day because you sent that video, the Rick at Benny's video. I'm like, oh come on, dude.
Yeah, and I remember USA Magazine, USA newspaper, voted it the best sandwich on the planet. That's what they said in their headline. So I can't argue. It's not even an opinion. I read that, so it's true. Best sandwich on the planet.
I don't live there, but every time I'm there, it's the first thing I ask you. What night?
Yeah, when we going?
When we going?
We go right now, or we could save it. Yeah, we usually go on the last day. You know, because then I drop you off and then I drive home.
Yeah.
Finding a parking spot.
And then I always get charged extra too on the way home because I have extra luggage in my stomach.
Oh yeah, you're heavier.
I weigh more. I'm heavier, so they
So
charge
you
me
gained
more.
50 pounds in one day? Yeah. How'd that happen? I'm bulletproof. My stomach's bulletproof that I could deflect anything. Pew, pew.
It's the way it feels.
Rick at Benny's, man. And I remember last time we ate there, we were at Alejandro, and I teased that he's so lucky because he's only like 2 miles away. He could eat her anytime. He'll probably come like in a few days. And then like 2 days later, he texted me a photo. He was there again. You're right, sir. I'm here again. Like, man, I can't remember if I ate. I think I might have ate there once since I can't remember though. I remember when we were there. That's my last time I ate. And I always get a little extra to bring home to the family. Oh, so then my mouth's watering right now, sir.
Oh, you're going to have to go make a trip now.
Whew, man. Yeah, it's bad. Hopefully we can do Harold's too. Our guy, our rainbow flavor fella brings our I forgot his name. His name Chucky? I don't know. But he brings brought Harold's like the last 2 or 3 years in a row. So I have these little tables, and I have a thin, longer table that I'm going to bring to the show because the last few years too, we were on the end and we had that curtain. But I'm thinking, what if I put a table behind the curtain and just rest things there, you know? And even Sonny was saying, "You got all this space." I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna bring more stuff." So, because I could bring my van into the place, so that might be pretty cool to bring more tables, to bring small tables and thicken up our tables.
Yeah.
A little, widen them a little bit, widen the girth, you know?
Yeah, girthy.
Girthy, yeah. Make it girthy with some girthy tables. See, Rich is here. Richard Tarantino.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who this is. A new guy. Looking forward to fresh learning. Oh yeah.
He's one of our guys at AYCNY. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh cool, man. I'm glad you glad you found us online, sir.
Yeah, man.
Rich Tarantino. Yeah, the show's doing good, man. Normally I go on live in the afternoon. Usually, I always go on like right when I'm fresh, when I have my coffee, because everything's still fresh and punished.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't get tired yet. But today I didn't wake up till like 2. So I woke up at like 2, then I showered, and then my daughter came home at like 3:15, and then I heated up some food, and then my wife came home, and then when I went on live, I was like drawn for about an hour. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go live. So I'm still fresh. It's like, to me, it's not lunchtime yet, you know. I'm still like, if you wake up at 6 a.m., I'm at like at the 10:30, 11 o'clock mark in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Ain't that me?
Yeah.
I'm still an early riser.
You still get up at like 4 a.m., right?
Well, not that bad, but I'm up at like 5 or 6 usually in the morning. Because my wife gets ready to go to work because she goes to work early. But
my wife,
I'm just built that way. It's just like
Yeah.
So then I get up and I have a new routine, which is awesome. and I write in the morning and then I draw at night. But then like 10, 11 o'clock at night rolls around and I'm like, I start to nod off,
Yeah, I understand.
So we still got some time because I'm sitting here drawing and I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah, I brewed a half pot of coffee after dinner, so I had coffee twice today. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know anymore, man. It's all blur after a while. Everything's crazy. Yeah. I do some I'm drawing some wrestlers right now. I got Kaz and Daniels are fist bumping.
Oh, I gotta send you those 4 pages that I
How'd
sent
you
to
do them? The
Scoot.
airport ones? Oh, cool, man.
I broke them down, but Scoot has to do finishes on them. But yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I draw the book on the live show, and then mostly I do it on a live show so I can get it done. Because if I do a page for every live show, and then by the time I'm done, I was like, oh, I did 3 pages this week, So I'm trying to get it. Man. These guys have been waiting a while for this, but I don't know what else to do. I like my reputation is I could do a book a week, but I really can't. It hurts. I try to like. And my
as you
answer
get older, that's been changing.
Yeah, when I get tired now, I gotta stop. There's a place where when I'm drawing and I get tired, I can't draw anymore. And it used to be where I just make some coffee and I just do a robot thing and just keep going. But it's not like that as much anymore. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm old guy now. But
yeah, it hurts.
I don't know if I told you a story. This was where I was high, where there was I went and got it's a real good story. I had to go get a root canal, and when I originally went for a root canal, they give me the Novocaine, and I have so much fear against needles and stuff like that. It's like one of my number one fears. Even when I get blood drawn, I got to lay down because I pass out almost every time. It's so bad. And like, I feel like I'm going to pass out. Things get dizzy and cloudy. And so I was in the chair at the dentist. They're going to give me root canal and they numbed me up real good. And then all of a sudden my whole body started shaking. I was shaking like crazy. I couldn't stop. I couldn't hold back. I was like a big shivering, like if I was freezing. And so they took me out of the chair and they walked me around the office trying to get my blood going. And they laid me down and then I started shaking again. And then the guy said, can you feel the Novocaine? I said, no, it wore off. He goes, it was only 3 minutes. I go, yeah, it wore off. And he shot me again. It wouldn't take. So they said, you got to come back because you're a little bit tense. And I'm like, okay. So they scheduled me, but then they gave me these drugs. They said, they gave me these things and they said, they only gave me 8 pills. And they said, the night before you come back, take 2 of these pills. And then the morning of, take 2 more. And then come to the office. I'm like, all right. And then so I did all that. And the night before I took the 2 pills and I felt nothing. I was like, man, all right. I felt nothing. He said, take 2 so you know what it feels like. And it felt 0. And so the next morning I took 2 and then I felt nothing more. And then that next morning I ended up taking all 6. I took
What?
I took 2 the night before and I took 6 pills the day right before my dental appointment.
Holy cow.
Yeah. And so my wife drove me to the dentist. And then I got to the dentist and I guess they saw it. And they're like, did you take the drugs? I'm like, yeah. How many did you take? Well, we gave you 8. How many did you take since yesterday? I said, all of them. Like, you took 8 pills in less than 12 hours? I'm like, yeah. And then they looked at my wife. You're staying, right? You're going to drive him home? She's like, yeah. He's going to need help to the car. I'm like, okay. So I laid down in the chair and that's all I remember. I sat in the chair and that boom, I was out.
Wow.
And so I remember waking up in bed. I woke up in bed and I lost the whole day of memory Like, I have no idea
Well,
what
yeah,
happened.
because you took like 6 of those
Yeah, and
things.
so I think they were I forgot what they were called, diazepam, I think they're called.
Oh, man. Really?
I might have been yeah, but they worked really good, and my mom is a she was a pharmacist, and she said, "You're not supposed to take that. That could you could die from you could stop your heart." And I was like, "Yeah, it felt good. I was so relaxed. I got real good sleep." But then I woke up the next day and I was real refreshed, like, "Wow, that was awesome. Like, that was a great sleep." And then my two, I'm feeling like, "Wow, this is weird." And like, okay. So I went down to work. I was working on some logos and some character designs. I was doing some fancy animation pitches. I was doing all kind of cool stuff. And so I went down to work and I saw an email from my guy. He says, "Wow, the artwork looks great." I'm like, "What?" And he goes, I'm
You
like
have no
opening
memory?
up.
You have no
Yeah,
memory?
I opened up all my stuff to work on it, and it was all finished. I'm like, "What happened?" Like, the logos are done, the characters are done, they're all colored, and like the pages, everything's done. And I asked my wife, like, "What happened when we got home?" She went, "Nothing. You were normal. You said I'm gonna go work, and then you went downstairs, and then you went to bed." Like, I don't remember any of that. Like, I have no idea. She was like, "You were fine." She said you were just a little drowsy, but then and then I have no idea that I finished all my work, and I can't understand how I did that. And
Oh, that's nuts, sir.
it was just muscle memory, I guess. And yeah, it was weird. And I don't
But
know how that happened. I was
you
like,
were probably lucid and knew what you were doing, but just, like, you have no memory of
yeah,
it.
I have zero memory of even drawing these characters.
Wow.
And
That's
and
nuts.
and the work I did looked good. It didn't look like I was drunk or nothing. Like, didn't look like I was crazy. It looked really good. Like, it's like, wow, this is some good work. Should I say what I was working for? I don't know.
I don't know. That's up to
I
you,
don't
but
know. Yeah, well, maybe why not? Nah, I'm not gonna. Not yet. Wait till it
but
happens. But I
that
don't
that
know.
reminds me of the time,
Yeah.
like, when I had to go get a colonoscopy for the first time, which is fun. Have you
Oh
had one of
yeah.
those yet? Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
yeah.
I can't wait.
You should. Yeah, you should.
They're
Because
gonna give me more of these drugs.
we're about the same age, so, um, like, I went to go get one, and they're explaining the procedure, and I'm like, "Alright, so," because I heard, like, you can stay awake for these things, and, like, "No,
Oh,
I don't
nah,
wanna be awake."
nah.
They're like, "No, we're gonna give you propofol or whatever." And I'm
Oh,
thinking, "I know what that is, right?"
yeah.
And the doctor's like, "Yeah, it's the same stuff they gave Michael Jackson." And I went like this. I went I went like that, and they're like,
Uh,
"Oh, we're not gonna give you the same amount." I'm like, "Oh, good, because
oh, good. 'Cause
I
we
know
know,
that amount killed him.
yeah,
I
we
don't
know
want
what
the same
happens
amount."
to
But they were telling me, like, you won't feel a thing, you'll be totally asleep, and you'll wake
yeah,
up, and people say they wake up real refreshed, like it's a real good night's sleep,
yeah,
like, but in, like,
good.
an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm like, "Ooh," and it did, it just knocks you out, like, you go in there, like, I remember being wheeled in, and, they're talking and stuff like that, and they talk to you, and then that's it. Like, you're in mid-sentence, you're done. Like, and
yeah.
then you wake up in the recovery room.
I remember too, the surgery, they were playing, the music was real loud. They were rocking out. It was, "I Ain't Got No Santeria," those guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and, I remember saying, "Oh, I have the CD at home. I have these guys. These guys are cool." And, they're like,
This was at the dentist?
this was when I had surgery,
Oh, okay.
appendicitis,
Right.
and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
said, they didn't even say to come back. And they said, "Oh, what's your favorite song?" And it was boom. That was
Yeah.
it. I was like, I
Yeah.
didn't even, you're just out. That
Yeah,
was
because
cool too.
like, about 20 something years ago, I had my knee operated on, and,
Yeah.
I was supposed to stay awake for the whole thing because they were just supposed to shoot, like, locals into it. Because the guy asked
Mhm.
me, and I'm like, "Sure, I'll stay awake. It'll be fun to watch, I'm not gonna feel anything, right?" They're like, "Yeah, no, you'll be fine." So then I go in there, and he puts the thing on, he's putting you to sleep, so that, it's 20 something years ago, 30 years ago. Um, and he goes, "Count backwards," and I started counting backwards. And then he takes the thing off. He goes, "How you feeling?" I said, effing great. And then that's the last thing I remember.
That's cool.
But then the doctor came in and he goes, what happened? I thought you were supposed to stay awake. I said, you tell me what happened. You're the doctor. He goes, no, you're supposed to tell the anesthesiologist. I'm like, nobody told me. I don't know.
Am I alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm like putting my my life in your hands, doc. You tell me.
Yeah, waking up from surgery is the weirdest thing. Like
But
they say that.
Yeah, it's not as groggy as it used to be unless they put you like deep under or something like that.
Oh yeah, I just started asking for everybody, and then I ended up asking where the doctor was because they told me what happened to me. They said you were gonna die in like 72 hours. I'm like, what the heck? And then he said, I said, where's the doctor? And then when I couldn't move, so he showed his hand, and I grabbed his hand and I started putting it on my head. Thank you, sir. And then the next day he says, yeah, you were a little goofy yesterday. I'm like, yeah, I know. And they were funny.
You should have told them, yeah, I was drunk.
Yeah, I was drunk. You guys drugged me up. Man, I don't know what's happening here. People think I'm like this all the time, you know. I like more of this stuff, please. Yeah. We should bring some of that stuff to C2E2. See, we gotta get a friend who's a doctor who can help us out, you know. No, I'm just kidding.
I could call Dr. Dennis.
Oh yeah, Dr. Dennis. Yeah, we could. No, I cannot get. We'd all have numb jaws. Oh no, it's not working. They gave us the wrong stuff. I can't feel my nose.
Try and sign our name on a book.
Like that Tim Conway with the needle. Slaps his hand. That'd be funny. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Funny stuff, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, kids are telling me when their days off right now. I'm just getting text. I got a text from Gordy on I think it was Sunday. Yeah, Sunday night or Monday morning, Monday afternoon or whatever it was. But he says, Dad, I just saw John Cena naked on TV. That's all he wrote. It's like, that's right. I was like, oh my God. It's funny. I like that. This has been the drug portion of the we're gonna just call this the podcast. Oh yeah. People are saying stuff. Matt Rogers. Oh, this guy. Diazepam. Yeah, that's the one. Allison says that. Yeah, that feels good. I like that. Oh yeah, gentlemen. Oh, yeah. There was no hangover after that. You just wake up and you're good to go. Kevin Bixby.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Bixby. Oh yeah, fellas, Yagams.
I know that guy.
See, Allison has experience with drugs. That's what I'm getting. I feel like any of those types of meds kill your short-term memory. I've been on stuff my whole life, and I remember nothing. And we have
she doesn't remember any of her life.
Yeah, well, that's why we got to keep reintroducing ourselves. Oh, the famous cartoonist, artbaltazar. She goes, I read about you. I'm Supergirl. And then she flies away. And then I got to bring her back. Now we're making stuff. We'll edit that out. Dave Scheid. Oh, yeah, Squatchy.
Oh yeah, man.
She goes,
we were just talking about him.
Scope naps are the best naps. Oh, scope ones? They stick that thing up there? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anesthetic. I know a guy. Anesthesiology. Oh, my guy Gordy's calling. Should I answer him on the phone? I'm going to do it live. Hey, my guy. Hey. Good. I'm on a live stream right now. I answered the phone on a live stream. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on the phone. People can see me talking on the phone. They can't hear you. Yeah.
I can hear him. I have mental telepathy.
G Money says, what's up? And make sure you listen to his music. It's on SoundCloud. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's good stuff. I just drew a panel of stuff. It's awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gordy's got his own music channel and stuff like that, right?
Oh, you made me get you.
So anyway.
Yeah, I'll come get you. Yeah, I'm going to pick up my boy for the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
This is the portion of the show where he talks to his son live on the air.
So, all right, cool. Yeah, I'll call you back after we're done, Gordy. Sound good? Well, yeah, you're a guest on there. You're part of the show. Maybe I'll put you on speaker so you can say hi to everybody. Yell at him. You're on speaker.
Sup live. Oh yeah, crew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gordy.
All right, my guy. I'll call you back when we're done, and we'll get the deets. We'll get it out. But they're all like giving thumbs up for G Money. Yeah. Cool. All right, Gordy. I'll call you in a little bit. Okay, bye-bye.
Oh yeah.
My guy. Yeah, that was good. See, if you get through to me, I'll answer the phone. Let's see what you guys are saying. Brian Lynch is watching. Brian Lynch is watching, says Matt Rogers.
Brian Lynch is watching.
Rogers.
Yeah. Why
Let's
is Matt Rogers screaming that?
I don't know. This is low. No, I don't. He knows a guy. I know a guy. There's Brian Lynch. Wait, well, hold on, boys. Yes, love. Yeah, I told him I'd call him back after my show. You want to be on the show? Okay. You hear?
I did. You want to be on the show? I think I just was. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Family things are happening, man. How dare Daddy do this? Yeah. You know, that's how my son does. He goes, oh yeah, I'm coming home tomorrow. I need a ride. My girl, camera here. You can be on it.
How far can you see?
You can see up until.
Stand right there.
No, they can't see you yet. Do you know my girl? You're getting the whole family.
The whole family's here. Look at that.
Family's here today.
I want to read.
Yeah, what's Dad doing? Let me see. Brian Lynch says, "What a time to rejoin the show." LOL.
Well,
That means laughing out loud.
you laughing out loud right now.
Right now, I bet he just said that. You think he really is laughing?
He probably did say that while
Yeah.
he was laughing.
A Squatch
Oh, you
sighting.
know-
Squatch is here too. Look
You
how
know
many
that,
people.
You know that Audrey knows all that stuff because she had to explain Riz and all that other stuff to us last
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah,
she
she's
knows.
good with all that.
W Riz.
She's
Yeah.
good with the lingo. Gee. Oh yeah, Gordy. I answered the phone. Gordy just called me. I'm gonna call him back. Are you making comics, Franco? That's what Matt Rogers wants to know.
I am. Do you want a sneak peek?
Yeah, let's see.
How can
Show
I
you.
see
I'm
all
drawing
my
this panel
different-
of
Why?
page 3. Page 3 of
Oh,
As the Cauldron Churns.
oh,
That's my
I
page
believe-
right there.
that looks like a Submariner. In black and white, he looks Submariner-y.
Yeah.
It looks good.
He's a Wampir. That guy is a Wampir.
Is that your page?
Stuff for
comic?
Patreon, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yep.
cool.
Yep. Stuff for the Patreon, dude.
I
I'm
like
all over
all
the
of
place
it.
all the time.
Yeah, there's always
this
things
is all
to
the
do.
stuff. Yeah, this is all the stuff I never had time to work on before, but
There's-
now I do.
Yeah, that's cool, man. There's never a day where we're just like not doing something.
Mm-mm.
Like just sitting. I don't have those days where I just watch football all day. It doesn't happen. Like
I
football
don't watch
might be
football. Do you
on
watch football?
sometimes. Yeah, I like the
Yeah, I don't-
playoffs and stuff. I don't really watch. I watch the Bear games, and I got so used to just seeing them mess up and lose the game by like an hour in, and like here's where they lose, and then they still
Right.
got 3 more quarters. But when I watched the football playoffs, it was so weird to see good football. Like, oh my God, these players are good. The quarterbacks are throwing the ball. The guys are running. Wow, there's touchdowns. And I was so spoiled by the last 4 weeks of football. Like, wow, those were good games. And I'm so used to watching Bear games, and they're just not good. Everyone
Wow.
thinks the quarterback's great, but he's not. He's not good. Like, it's like, he's great. No, he's not. Like, I don't know why you think. Maybe because I don't know. Maybe because he's a first pick or something. He's not good. Like, I bet if they trade him to another team, they'll try him out and put him on the second quarterback. But I don't know. But I like baseball, man. I've been recording.
Is it
Big-
spring training happening soon?
Yeah, right now it's happening. It's been going for a few weeks. I think
Already?
they
Really?
started it maybe February 5th or halfway through February 1st, they were there.
Wow,
and,
that tells you how much I don't watch.
Yeah.
Baseball.
But the Sox spring training records, even though spring training records they don't count for anything, but they give you a little bit of hint to the team. The Sox are like 4 wins and like 12 losses. So,
Oh, really?
the Dodgers won they only lost like 3 games or something.
Even I know that's not good.
No, that's not good. No. But I see the Sox had 69 players or 70 players or something that they were that tried out for spring training. So a lot of the team is they break them up into squads. Like the team might be playing in 2 or 3 different parks at the same time. Because in Arizona is the Cactus League and Florida is the Pineapple League. So there's like a vacation package that you can go and get a hotel in spring training camp. So you hang out at the hotel with all the fans. Then across the street are like all the baseball stadiums where you pay a ticket to go, and you could go to each park. And eventually I want to do that. 2 of my cousins do that all the time. And they just go there and spend like 2 months or a month or whatever, however long you want to stay. But you could see like I know the teams break up their teams because they have all these guys trying out. And usually the guys who they're going to make the team, they play like first 2 innings and then they switch them out with new guys. And so it's always these young new guys who are trying to make the team. So they got to do really good. But the starters, the starting pitchers, they just get practice. They're not trying to hit home runs and doubles. They're trying to do things like steal bases and hit and run. And they're trying to do plays. They're rehearsing kind of practice. And so, but I know that you can pay to go see all these teams. I think Dan DeDeal was doing it. He was there watching the Mets.
Oh, really?
And the Dodgers and stuff. Yeah. And so I want to do that one day, but at this juncture, I can't do it right now because I'd have to bring my whole computer set up so I can draw comics at night over there. But I've been recording the games. They don't play them all on TV. So I only have 4 Sox games recorded because that's what they chose to put on broadcast, And I watched 2 of them already. And one of them, I think that one was like 10-1. They lost. They didn't win any of them yet. So
wow.
So, but they're fun to watch. And I don't know any of the players right now. They come up to bat early on in the game, and then by the time the game finishes, I don't know who the guys are. But the cool thing about the spring training games too is they don't have extra innings. So if it's 1-1 and they don't win at the bottom of the 9th, that's it. The game is over.
Oh, really? Wow.
The umpires look at each other and they say, you can see them. They walk up to each other and one guy says, "Nah, we're good." And you go, "Okay." And he goes, "All right, that's it. That's the game." And then I saw one game. I don't know if it was this year or last year where the guy came up to bat and he got hit with the first pitch, hit him. And he's like, "Oh." And so he didn't want to go to first base. He goes, "Can I just bat again?" And then they went to both dugouts and asked the manager. They're like, "Yeah, let him bat again." And they put a runner on first. So they let him bat again because he got hit and he wanted the batting practice. So they're like, "All right." And he ended up whatever he did. But that's unusual plays like that. Like he didn't want to go to first base because now he wanted to bat. And he's like, "All right." And then I saw another one where it was like 7th inning. There was only 1 out in the top of the 7th. And the umpire looked at his watch and said, "No." And they're like, "Is he calling a timeout?" And he says, "No, the game's over." He's like, "It's over?" The game finished.
He forgot he had to go pick up coffee on the way home.
Yeah,
his wife
they said that
called him
he
during the
probably
game.
had to be at. Yeah, they said he probably had to be at another park. He said, "That's enough practice for today." And like all the guys were like, what happened, man? I didn't get the bet, So that's what's cool about spring training is you always see something that's unusual or stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
You got to go to that. You're a big baseball guy. You got to go to that.
Yeah, I want to, man. One day, yeah, maybe I'll take Squatchy with me. Maybe we'll go there. Take, I don't know.
Yeah,
Just eat every day, eat and drink every day. Set your alarm clock for 12 because the game starts at 1. That'll be good. I love it. I can't wait for it to start. I already bought tickets for March 30th Sox game. They're gonna play the Detroit Tigers. So I saw that on a schedule, and I texted Zod. I said, "Hey man, here's what I'm thinking. March 30th, Sox versus Tigers, 1:10 start. Is it me and you in upper deck?" And he wrote back, yeah, man, let's do it. I'm like, cool, we're going.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I bought the tickets today. We're in the upper deck, and it's pretty fun, man. I got tickets there like $20, $18, 21, something like that. So, like in the section just next to us, just one section below, the seats are $65, and then the seats like closer are like $150, and then the seats right behind home plate were $350. Like, whoa! And there was a lot of seats available. But like, man, the cheapest ticket in the house is $18. But I don't mind those seats. You can see everything, and it's gonna be cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, it's at the end of the month. Hopefully, it's still warm. It gets warm. Like today was a good day for baseball. It was warm out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But when is opening day then?
March 28th. They usually start on April 1st, but they're going two or 3 days before. Like I think March 28th, it's a Thursday, and that's when they're starting, which is cool. Like the season just seems to get longer, and now they're playing almost like World Series finishes in November now. It's like, man,
Yeah, that's right. It does, right?
Yeah, it used to be October because Reggie was Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Yep.
And they called someone Mr. November. I forgot who it was. I think it was that red beard guy from the Dodgers. I always forget his name. And then everyone yelled at him because he had COVID and he didn't tell nobody, and so he could finish the World Series or something. Something like that happened. Yeah, everybody yelled at him and he had to apologize. Sorry, man. Sorry. Sorry, man. I hit a home run though. We won. Or something like that. Ellison says, I want you boys to come on my Oz theme podcast. You always crack me up. Yeah, we'll talk about scarecrows and stuff.
Yeah.
Cowardly Lion.
I don't have a brain. I'll go on that.
The Tin Man. Hey, man. Are you the Tin Man? So I am the tin. I'm made of tin.
I'll be the scarecrow because I ain't got no brain.
That's right. Says, is G Money going to see those? He does? I don't know, man. I don't think he's got to go back to school. Yeah, he's got to. I got to go get him now. I hope I don't have to do anything. But
do you have to go get him like right now? No.
Yeah, probably after the show. I got to go he gets off Friday, so I'll probably go Thursday and then spend the night and then.
He's been going there for a while now. How many years he got left? Like one left?
Yeah, this is his third year.
His third year, yeah.
Yeah.
They grow up so fast.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, we just took Audrey to see her college like last weekend. So she likes it too. Yeah, and there was a lot of choices she was making for colleges, and a lot of them were in the city. And if she wanted to go, that would be fine. But those are the ones like, man, it's gonna be tough to go to the city because she wasn't raised in the city. So gotta learn how to use the buses and all that stuff, the L and the train and all that. So I was gonna do a weekend where we just go there all weekend and just ride all over the city. Like we just get on the buses and just go just to show her. But she picked this college that's not in the city, so it's like an actual campus. So that's good. Where you don't need you could walk everywhere, which is awesome. So I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with her choice, which is really cool. It gives me less headache, and she has like scholarships and stuff, which is cool. Awesome. Yeah.
She's one of them smart ladies there.
Yeah, she tested well. Yeah.
Yeah.
The A money in the house. Plus, she makes videos of her playing music and stuff, and essays about what she wants to do, and that's what got her in. Because she's been playing piano since she's like in 5th grade, and she's been making movies and stuff. Yeah, they like her movies. She does family movies, but edits them in a way where like it's just us on vacation. But the song choices and just her editing, after you're done watching the movies, you're like, "That was so good." You end up crying. It's like there's nothing sad in the video, but she makes that make you feel that, So it's pretty cool. She's real good with that.
That's awesome.
Gotta get a glitzy. Not sure, but I support your decision there. Oh yeah, sneak peek. We sneak peek. Oh yeah, your sneak peek of your cauldron. Mm-hmm. I watched a lot of football in my day, and the Bears are just not good. Yeah, man. And you don't realize that until you see a good game. Like, oh, that's how you play football. That's how you move the ball forward. That's how you throw it. That's how you catch it. Oh, that's how you tackle the quarterback. Oh, that's like I never knew. I never knew. Like, I'm thinking, why do people enjoy this game? This team is not good. Yeah. So it's going to be a rough year for the South Side this year. Yeah. You know what's getting me mad about the Sox is the coaching staff and all the people involved are telling us the team is not good. Like the general manager guy who trades for players, before the season started, he said, we're not going to be better than last year. And like last year, I think the Sox lost 106 games out of like 164. Yeah, they were bad. And he said, we're probably going to do the same. Like, there's nothing positive about that. And you can't say
you can't blame them. Aren't they the guys that would know if they're going to be good?
Yeah, but he said that we're not good. But why doesn't he say something like, we got a bunch of new guys who are eager to play baseball and we'll see how they do or something like that? Like we got a young players. I don't know. But he just said we're going to be bad. Don't expect us to finish in fifth or whatever it is. Third. He picked us for fourth or fifth place. Like, come on, dude. Like, and now they're talking about trading Dylan Cease, their best pitcher. He was a Cy Young Award candidate last year. They want to trade him. Like, at this point, just let him go. Like, let him do something. Let him be on a winning team because he's just going to wear out his arm. And 2 years from now, he's just going to be not as good. He's going to be a shadow of his former self,
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I'm excited for them. They're always real exciting until like July, August. And then you see like, oh, we're only 16 games out. Still good. We can still win it. Mathematically, we're not eliminated. And that's just what happens every year. There's magic number is 21. Like, we got it, man. There's 3 days left. Oh, we can still do it. We can still do it.
This is the energy you should have had at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. It's like it's like that 2-minute warning in the football game when everyone starts throwing the ball real fast and not calling timeouts, and then they score real fast.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you guys do that in the beginning? Why wait to the end? Why wait to the deadline to stay up all night? If you draw 3 pages a day, you don't have to draw 30 in the last week. Yeah. I know, man. It's rough. Matt Rogers says, bring on the drugs. I'll bring the drugs. Yeah, man. The drugs are never far away if you look hard enough. It's like Jeter was Mr. Derek Jeter was Mr. November. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Well,
I remember that.
I'm from here.
Yeah. I know it was somebody. I just forgot. I remember Mr. October because I was watching those. I don't always watch all the games, but I like them. When I was a kid, I would watch every playoff game, every World Series game. I loved them, man. And when the Sox were in it, I couldn't shout because I had a little baby who was trying to sleep. I had a pregnant wife who was trying to sleep. So, and then it was gangbangers on my front porch smoking. So, and I was like, told the guys, I'm like, dudes, I'm watching World Series, Sox, but you could chill. I remember when I opened the door, they all scatter. Like, no, dudes, come back. I said, here's a box. I gave him a box for the garbage. Don't break bottles. You can drink whatever. Hopefully you're not. I don't want any drugs out here. You can smoke. Just don't litter, and you can hang out. And I'm watching the game, but don't make noise because I told him I got a pregnant wife, and she'll be mad. She'll kick you out, and my son's a little baby. So you gotta chill. I'm like, all right, dude. And then I'm watching the game, and I hear, yeah, dude, like what? He goes, what's the score? So every now and then I said, Sox are up 3-0. Oh, cool. All right. That was pretty cool. So I sided with the gangbangers. They were just partying, man. My house was right on a corner, but we moved shortly after that. I couldn't take that. They were there every day, They were just out there. Guys were just hanging out in my house.
Yeah, they were writing on your garage and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Remember you came over and we had an anti-graffiti.
Yeah, we were scrubbing the garage because
Yeah, that happened a lot. And then they would just steal our cars. They would borrow our cars. Yeah. It's like Eric Wolfgang said, hey, Uncle Art and Uncle Frank are live and happening.
Oh,
Man, we're happening. We're breaking the internet right now.
It's true.
But yeah,
Eric
man, you would
Wolfgang,
come over.
he did a piece for the Kickstarter.
Did he?
Yeah, you want to see his piece?
cool,
I'm going
man.
to show it to you.
Yeah.
Exclusive reveal right here.
Oh,
I'm going to show it. Hold on, I got to find it.
and I'm not sure which button to press to go large, so you're just gonna have to put your face
Yeah, no, that's
close.
fine.
Yeah.
I'll put it up close, but I gotta remember where it is first. On which
I
file
know
there it is.
you guys did that book, Happy Altogether.
Yeah,
I
man.
know that's not the right title, but
Super fun altogether.
super fun altogether, and which will be at C2E2. Will this be
Yes.
your first show with the comic? Did you do a show yet with the comic?
It'll be the first show I'm doing with the Teen. We'll have the Teen Titans Go book that we did together.
Yeah.
I'll have Fox and Evil. I'll have Super Fun Altogether. I'll probably have Fox and Evil #2 as well.
Oh, cool, man.
So yeah.
Yeah, hopefully Wellsprings
Okay.
could do it because they're taking a while now. My last book, it took me over a month. I don't have it yet.
This is Eric Wolfgang's exclusive piece that he did for the LXT Kickstarter.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at
Oh,
that.
that's cool, man.
Yeah, that's for the
Eric
Dark Atlas
Wolfgang.
book.
He's a talented fellow.
Yeah. You want to see another exclusive? Let's see.
I do.
Name an artist that I have on the book.
Let's see.
Do you want to see?
I know you got Jaime to do one.
I showed Jaime's cover. Here's Jaime's cover to the book. He's just so good, man. And the fact that these guys just say, "Yeah, I'll do the book."
Yeah.
That's just so good.
Like, yeah, no problem. Here's a piece, museum worthy piece.
Cover to the book. I'll show one more from the Dark Atlas, and then I'll show. Who do you want to see? Do you want to see? Let's see, Thomas Boatwright. Do you want to see? Let's see here. Oh, do you want to see? Oh, Andy. I got Sarah Richard. I got Andy Price. You want to see Andy Price's piece? That's like an amazing piece.
I like him.
Andy Price. Here we go. This is Andy Price. He did this piece for the Dark Atlas book. Look at this gorgeous piece of artwork right there.
Wow, look at that. Ooh, that's real postery.
Look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
He's amazing.
Looks like
and
a
I'll show
Michael
you.
Jordan type character.
Yeah. So that's his version, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you my version of the character now because I drew them all in the Who's Who book. But let's see. I'm gonna draw. I drew him differently, but kind of cool. So this is the way. This is the way he looks when I drew him. Here he is in the. That's the way he appears on the card.
Yeah, I saw that in the video.
Yep.
Kickstarter video.
So, and I'm gonna give you one more exclusive character since I'm here. Let's see. Who do you want to see? Do you want to see? I'm gonna show this one because I think she's in there somewhere too. Oh, hold on. Maybe not. Maybe I'll go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one. And they were all superbly colored by
Wow. Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at her. Kakia?
Kakia.
Kakia.
Yeah. She's not a very nice person in the game. So yeah.
No.
Yeah, man.
Fools you with her beauty.
It's good stuff, man. I'm excited. I hope it funds. So this way we can do everything we want.
I want to tease a. Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, do it.
I want to tease a piece of art that's really close up. That's going to be something we're going to announce at C2E2. Hopefully you can't tell what it is. You probably can't.
There it is. I know what it is. I could see it. I saw it.
Yeah. But we're going to wait. It's going to make a big splash.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I like that. Hopefully you won't have to wait till the 29th day or 30 days to get funded.
Yeah, it's always rough when you're doing that. You want to see more exclusive stuff that I got working here?
Yes.
Let's see, but it doesn't have to do with LXT. This is something totally different.
Oh, new stuff.
New stuff.
I don't have anything else prepped.
This is page one of Zombie Cat Soul Quest.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Wow, who's that? That red character, new character.
Oh, yeah, new character.
She's new?
Yeah, that's Ashley.
Oh, cool.
And then here's page 2 exclusive. Page 2 exclusive. Reveal.
Whoa. He's sitting
Reveal.
chilling. He's thinking.
Reveal.
Wow, that looks cool.
There it is. I am currently on page 13 of 20. So we'll have issue
You're
1
almost
soon.
there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lots of stuff.
That's cool, man. And the best thing is, like, we've been printing stuff. I started making stuff to January, so sending stuff to printer, and then we got the big shows. And if you're going to New York Comic Con, that'll be the last of the year, so you'll see all of this stuff at our table. All stuff it's up finally. We're trying to get stuff for C2E2, but not everything's gonna make it there on time, you know.
So for sure, if you come to New York and see me in New York, for sure, I will have Super Fun Altogether. We're about to send issue 2 script to Eric Wolfgang. So
cool.
we're working on that. I'll have Super Fun Altogether. I'll have Fox and Evil 1 and 2. I'll have possibly Zombie Cat #1. Scoot and I are working on something. We'll probably have it for there, maybe depending on Scoot's schedule. But I'll also have the LXT books because I want to print them. So whether they fund or not, I'm probably going to print them. But I want to fund them because the card game is cool. The card game is what's costing them the most, which is why we decided to kickstart it. But I'll have the LXT books there as well, and then possibly another horror anthology that I'm working on, and we're looking to do something with. Maybe by May or June, maybe we'll see if we can get it printed by September too. So, and that's just the independent stuff. That's not Flash Gordon. That's not the other stuff that's secret stuff that we can't do anything with. Yeah, or can't say anything about.
Yeah, our indie stuff is so exciting, man. I'm working on a lot.
Like, school ended and I was able to explode. I was able to unload. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. You get closer and closer every day to finishing up something. Mm-hmm. It's just cool, man. And like I work on take a page from everything every day, just try to draw it out. And that like this Savage Amazement book, I didn't realize I could send it this week. I got it all done. Mm-hmm. You know, the last thing I got to do is the inside cover with the indicia and all that. Like that's just cut and paste. But man, I'm so excited. There's a picture of me in the book of me when I was like 6. And it's called the pre-Star Wars Artie. Like, you don't know what's going to happen to this kid.
I like that it's dated as pre-Star Wars Artie.
Yeah. Like, imagine, because I was like 6. It was a kindergarten or first grade shot. I know. Yeah, you don't know. When 8 years old is when I saw Star Wars. That summer when I was 8 years old. And I know that's when everything like flipped on its head. The world was opened up. Like, but this is still Super Friends, Artie, Tom and Jerry, you know, stuff like Flintstones.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I love the pre Star Wars Artie. I love it.
Yeah. I used to watch a show called BJ and Dirty Dragon, which sounds like a naughty TV show for adults. But that's what it was. BJ and Dirty Dragon. And he would have a puppet. He would be in Cartoon Town and he would do all the puppets. Like he would talk to Dirty Dragon by his house, but his arm would be behind the thing. And then he would talk to Dirty Dragon and he would do the voices. It was real cool. Then he would draw on the screen and stuff. It was cool. And I watched episodes of that and he was wearing like a blue suit and a blue derby and a black turtleneck. And he always wears a coat and a hat and stuff. And when I showed my kids, they're like, Dad, that's how you dress now. Like, wow. So I really see how he influenced me, you know, like, wow, that was it. He taught me, he made me want to draw cartoons every day. Cause when I would watch it, like when he would draw, I would get my paper and try to copy what he's doing. But of course there's no pause button or something. So you have to watch it. If you miss it, that's it.
Yeah.
And rewind it. Yeah. Dirty Dragon was cool. He used to scare my little brother. You know, like, cause Dirty Dragon, like he yells at the end, rah! He breathes fire.
Oh man.
Yeah. I created a character. Oh, go ahead.
No,
I gotta find my character. I created a character based off of Dirty Dragon. And I don't even know where the sketchbook is now. Here's I got it. I got like 4 of them just hanging out because that's what I've been working with. Got like 4 sketchbooks. But I have a character who's a dragon. I started drawing Dirty Dragon and I said, "Man, this is a cool character." I said, "Hey, man, that's a cool character. You can make one of your own." So I started drawing a character, but then my character looked just like Dirty Dragon. So I said, I got to draw a different one. And so I took Dirty Dragon here. I'll show you Dirty Dragon. I got to, only if I can find it though. Oh, here he is. Here's Dirty Dragon. This one right here. That's what Dirty Dragon looks like. That guy. See him?
Yep.
And so it's like, I need to draw a dragon character. And then when I drew him, he looked too much like Dirty Dragon. So then I created another character, but this is a female dragon. That's her right there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. See her standing next to Looney Loon?
Yep.
And her name is Dagmar. I knew you would like that.
I do like that. Dagmar.
She's gonna be a red dragon with like orange spots, and she wears a little bikini top. And I started drawing this dragon. I'm like, I don't know what she does, but she always wants to eat Looney Loon and his friend because they smell good. And like the little guy's a little hippo, and she thinks he's a pig. He smells like bacon, and she like cooks him a little bit every time. Ow! She burns him and singes his skin. And so I was thinking, I don't know what to call her. Like, I want a D name for a girl, D. So I looked them up, and there's like Darlene and Daphne, Debbie, and then I'm like Dagmar. Like, and then the viewers know, like, when we were in San Diego, we're all in separate hotel rooms, and then one of us texted each other. It's like, "Hey man, turn on the news. The weather girl's on." And then there was a beautiful woman named Dagmar with like auburn brown hair, and she was real cool. And then we said, "Hey, let's all follow her on Twitter." And then we all followed her at the same time. Remember? Bam, bam, bam. She got it. And then we all wrote to her.
Yeah, we all wrote to her at the same. That's what it was. And then she followed us back and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she started following us back. And then one guy says, "Dagmar follows me." Yeah, Dagmar follows me. So the dragon's named after Dagmar from San Diego, the weather woman. But then I still follow her on Twitter, and she always posts photos with animals and stuff. She's
like a big animal, yeah.
Birds and stuff. Yeah, so she's real cool. And like we started like we're all into her. So and the thing is, she started writing us back. I think Sal Benanti told us about that, right?
Yeah. He's the one who told us about Dagmar. Yeah. Yeah, we were all texting that day. Yeah.
Yeah. He was definitely in that. It was like 4 or 5 of us. It was a bunch of us. Mm-hmm. Maybe us two and Sal and Johnny, and they were like, "Yeah, we all bombed her Twitter feed." Angry Yoko chips. So that was real cool. And so that's what the dragon. I knew it would make you laugh. So the dragon's going to be me and Jamie are doing a book for our haunted house. We're going to do a book every year for our haunted house show. It's in October.
Oh, cool.
We picked I think it's the first weekend of October. It's either October 1st or October 6th or something like that. We got to announce it, but I wrote it down. But because we can't do the later dates, but like, let's do a Halloween show. Like, we're going to do it in September. Let's just do it early. I think it's the weekend before New York Comic-Con. We're going to do that because we wanted to pick 17. I said, I'll be in New York. So we're going to do it the week before. And every year we're going to try to do an Art Jam production presents kind of thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're going to team up our guys. So
I'm going to have to show up and scare you guys one year.
Yeah, you got it. So we're probably going to use the house again. We're going to do the same thing. And but we're teaming up. Marker Mouse was Jamie's character and Looney Loon. And now all these characters we keep creating, they're all going to be in there. Dagmar's going to be in there, and my little hippo named Chucky. So, and he's based off of Chucky. Chucky. So it's going to be fun, man. We're just making comics. Yeah, he says, getting sneak peeks tonight. Look at that. Sneak peeks. Yeah, man.
This is how good and professional we are. I should have done all those sneak peeks on my own show.
Yeah.
I was just going to sit here and draw until you sent me the link, and I'm like, I'll just do them here.
That's all right. We're gonna good. It's a good show.
We're good at this sometimes, and then really bad at this sometimes.
Yeah. Wayne says the Hawks suck this year. Like, everybody's chiming in now. Eric Wolfgang is awesome. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But Johnny's here, sir. Oh, that
Oh,
Andy Price piece looks dirty. It looks dirty.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good piece, man. If you get prints made, I got to get a print of that.
Yeah, we were thinking of putting it up as an add-on because we just
Yeah.
his was the last piece of artwork we were waiting for. We were hoping we got it before
Oh, cool.
before launch, and man, he came through big time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's cool, man.
it's good stuff.
Wayne says Zombie Cat is cool.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wolfgang says, "Are you call doctor? Cause Zombie Cat looks sick."
Thanks, man.
They like him. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I can't wait. And I like that you mentioned you're working with Scoot, and I don't know what that is, so I'm curious. I'm
Oh,
looking
I'll
forward
tell
to
you.
finding out.
Yeah, I'll tell you off the air.
Yeah,
It's
like
because we
'cause we're
debated
doing.
what to do, like like what avenue, and I'm like, let's just self-publish it because then we know it'll come out.
Yeah, it's more
Isn't it
fun.
weird? Like those are the conversations you have. So
Yeah,
yeah,
like you get tired of waiting or tired of not hearing, and everyone says, "Oh, we'll take a look," and you don't, and then you're like, "I'll just do it myself." If you and I'm only making like, figure you're like, oh, I'm only making 100 copies. You just print it, and there'll just be 100 variants out there or whatever. I
well,
don't know.
my
Yeah, it's
my
weird.
idea. My idea is you print the 100 copies in single issue form, and then when you get your whole story, I was gonna
Yeah,
like kickstart a trade. So this way,
yeah,
So I don't know if it'll work, but that's my grand plan right now.
yeah.
But we shall see.
That seems to be a good plan. Yeah, and just publishing yourself, there's no pressure. Like you finish it Thursday night,
Right.
Friday morning, it could go to the printer. I always finish something, then I read it another 3 or 4 times to make sure
Yep.
there's no weird mistakes or everything's spelled right. Commas. I'm always like a comma. I got to put commas in there. But then once you get that, man, you send it and you just wait, and then it
Yeah,
comes to
it's
your
no
house.
pressure. It's just like when
Yeah,
I go to my parents, like to go see them, like because I go over there every day to go see them and see how they are and how they're doing. I bring my iPad
yeah.
and all of Zombie Cat was drawn at my parents' house.
Oh, cool.
Because I'm drawing it while I'm sitting there at lunchtime with them. But I just
Yeah,
finished Fox and Evil #3 the other day and sent it to Zach to color. So he's got a whole bunch of stuff going on. I'm like, no, dude, you're good. Like, no pressure. When you get to it,
yeah.
send it to me. That's when I'm going to send it to the printer because I just sent #2 to the printer. So like
That's
when
cool.
I get his, and I just started drawing #4. So it's just I'm having the time of my life, dude. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's fun.
You know?
You can yeah, and it's cool. And I we get spoiled with I don't know, like I always say that whenever we get a new editor on a project, we always have to retrain them to understand how to work with us.
Right.
And it's so funny, like the creator owned stuff I get at paper cuts like Gilbert and Yogs. And it's weird, like the editors and whatever I hand in, they're like, all right, cool. And they don't edit story. And I'm getting used to that. But like working with Superman, we had to edit a few things. And sometimes with the DC stuff, we got to edit stuff. And Cat in the Hat, I got to edit stories. But with creator owned stuff, we get so used to not having to change story because that's what we wrote and it's what we want. And
Right.
it's cool. And like, especially when you self publish, that's the biggest thing is just checking for mistakes. But
Yeah.
other than that, man,
But even
and
if
like,
one slips by, it's like that's
yeah,
I'm writing, drawing, inking, coloring,
yeah,
writing,
yeah,
everything. So if something happens,
yeah,
dude, it's me. It's me that's doing everything.
yeah, yeah. Hopefully you won't have to yell at a kid at. We'll meet another guy. Yeah. Well, if you
I'm
don't
sure
like
it'll
it,
be fun.
yeah. No one yells at us anymore. It's terrible. I mean, no, it's good, but I miss it. Someone got to yell at us. Hey, man, where's my stuff? Yeah, I just mailed out a bunch of stuff on Monday before I went to the store. I went to the post orifice.
I went to the post
Yeah.
orifice today.
Yeah, they like me there too. They said, when I went there, he said, "Oh, good morning." I go, "Actually, it is." He goes, "I'm in afternoon." I go, "No, it's my morning." He goes, "Oh, that's right. You don't sleep." I'm like, "No." So I'm going there in the morning. "Oh, good. I made it before you closed. I just woke up an hour ago."
Mhm.
Kind of funny. Dude, Wolfgang's saying, "Oh, so Yummy Comics. I see YMI. That's the new lingo that kids do. Comic Wellspring says got hella delays because they've been moving new location. Yeah. And in case you didn't know, is that what that means? But yeah, there's videos online saying they apologize. So we'll see.
Cool.
The book I sent him, I really needed it for C2E2, but I'll send him the new one. It probably won't come, but the moment I get it, if I can't have it for C2E2, I'm gonna put it on my website anyway to be able to buy it. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to the monthly schedule. I had, it's weird because like my site was down. It wasn't down. I just couldn't upload new stuff, and then it finally updated, and I was able to upload a bunch of new stuff. And I'm thinking, man, I probably fell out of whack. Like it's been gone since April, so between April and February, it's been gone. And I ended up uploading 13 new comics. Like, how was that? So I guess I didn't slow down. That's more than a year's worth. So it's like, oh wow, I had 13 more books to put up. So. Right. For those that would say, are you still doing the book a month? Like, yeah, kind of. I'm kind of going over because now with Yogs is up there and other projects, like besides us self-publishing our stuff, like the other projects like Cat in the Hat and Yogs and all these other things. So and Flash Gordon, it's gonna be nuts, man. I got 3 books. Cat in the Hat, Yogs 2, and Flash Gordon are all coming out this year. And like, how did that that's like, and I toured a lot. I did like 10 weekends in a row or something. I was somewhere else and I still got all that stuff done, but it hurt. Like I came home and I had to do it. So like I can't go. I'm actually looking forward to not doing as many shows so I could get more work done and it doesn't affect me like mentally or physically. I could actually work a little bit every day and go to bed when I'm tired, which is kind of weird. But I got to get some things done pretty soon tonight, but I'll go better. Real late. So promotes tomorrow's all you have. Yeah, we did, man. Don't yell at us, Johnny. Yeah. He goes 9 Eastern on the word. Weird. Uh-oh. Let's show Mitch. He could tease him again for a year. The Word Balloon YouTube channel and Griever? Oh, Johnny. I don't know what's up with Johnny right now. Yelling at somebody. This is Hulk fingers. Yeah, the Hulk fingers. Hulk fingers typing. Yeah, man, we're gonna do a live show tomorrow. 8 p.m. Eastern or 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. 8 p.m. Chicago style. I don't even say Central Time. I say Chicago style. Yeah, it's gonna be good. All the places you could see this today, we're gonna be live tomorrow. Like this is the most people we've ever had, sir, viewing while we're live.
Oh, really?
This is amazing. Like that's why I'm like just want to keep talking. Like,
what was it like 3 people?
I always get like it softly lands between 8 and 11, but sometimes goes up to 20, then goes back to 17. But I usually go live in the afternoon, so that's when people are working. But right now everyone's home, and right now the sweet spot, we could get East Coast, Mid Coast, and Left Coast, whatever they are. Yeah. We could get them all. So like the Left Coast people are just getting home from work, So I think this is a sweet spot. Wait till after dinner, Nice. But this is the most, man. This is really cool. I'm having fun. This is really cool. Hey, Brad, I like Franco's idea of kickstarting the trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We'll try it.
Like there's ways to do it. And I knew a few years ago, like we were always talking about that. Man, I can't rely on getting a job with a publisher. We got to rely on doing it ourselves. And then we're just like, but how? We got to figure this out. But Kickstarter and crowdfunding stuff is a big alternative. Like, just do it yourself. Yeah, man. But for me, it was the printer, man. It was all I needed because before this, we had to print like 3,000 copies, and it cost $3,000. Now it doesn't cost as much as that, so it makes it easier for 3,000.
I gotta grab my rolly cart. Keep talking.
Oh. Yeah. I was gonna say for $3,000, we can do multiple books for that much. Wayne is here too.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying. Yeah.
The critic will always be looking over your shoulder. Yeah.
With the
Yeah,
with the
dude.
Kickstarter trades are more, but like with the LXT Kickstarter, that's the cards and the dice and stuff like that are the priciest things. So
Yeah.
I'd be able to do the books and honestly I'm going to anyway. But the card game and the books is like
Yeah.
that would get all funded with that. But we shall see.
Yeah.
We'll hope.
I like printing a lot. Yeah, but I like printing the low print runs because they sell out and then I just print more. And my first printing is always like 100 or 150. I used to print 150. Now I'm doing 100. And then when it sells out, I just do another 100. So, or maybe 50 copies. But if I need them real quick, I'll do a lower run.
Mm-hmm.
But several of my books went back to print already. Like Meteorite #3, I printed twice. Giro Man, I'm about to do another batch. I had to do a few of the Who's Who books over. Like I sell out, and it's like, wow, this is cool. It's working, you know?
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I said they're selling online and at conventions. But sometimes like I find out what happens at a convention is when we're set up and we got a killer display, you know. Between the two of us, we might probably got 100 books, right?
Right.
You can buy 100 books. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Plus with the old Tiny Titan books. And the thing that I discovered last year is that kids don't know which one to buy. And it's almost overwhelming. And they look like, oh my God, they freak out. And I think we had a kid in San Diego freak out. I think it was there. He had to freak out and he told us, no, Mom, you pick. And then he couldn't take it. It was overwhelming. But that's what I found out is happening. But the other thing is happening is kids come up to the table and see what the new one is. And before they even ask, they go, this is new. And they do that. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, especially you can't get our new books in a store. There's only 3 stores you could get them in. Buy Comics, New York. Buy Comics, Skokie. Buy Comics, Monty. Yeah. If I remember to send you guys stuff, I got a whole box I keep filling up. But I will.
Well,
It's coming, man. It's coming.
I sent Fox and Evil to Skokie, and I brought them to New York and Muncie, and Christy and Skokie called me up. She goes, "How much do I owe you for these books?" I'm like, "Nothing. just sell them."
Yeah, it's our. I look at it as our contribution as owner, as co-owners. Like make some money here. It's like donating money. And I try to print like when I print, I try to print an extra 20 for the stores. And just, so that automatically then brings down my print run to 80. So
right.
I've been doing that, So like, but the prices are around $3 a piece when we print it. So it gets a little pricey the more we do, but it's cool, man. It's just fun. I like it. See, D Brad, how's the vampire doing? Oh, my vampire's hanging in there, man. Like, I don't man the vampire because I have a Selma Hayek vampire. And she's floating up there right now. She float right there looking at me. She's like chilling though. It's like a bat upside down, just hanging. She's up there. The critic he's a jerk though, man. The critic yells at me every day. Shut up and draw.
Shut up and draw.
You suck, Baltazar. Like there was a line I had to take out of the Flash Gordon because the guy said, "You suck, Ming." And I'm like, I don't know if I can put that in there. So I changed it. You're an idiot. I turned, all right, that'll probably get through. I don't know if he can tell me you suck. So, like, and I always learned, like, I learned it from Grimace. When we made Grimace, we had so many gags in Grimace that, like, oh, that's good gag. Let me build up to it. I'm like, no, just use the gag right away and come up with another one. Use it so you can. And so rapid fire, bam, 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 like every 3 pages, every other panel, sometimes there's a joke. So that's like what this Flash thing is turned into too. It's like, I'll just come up with some more stuff. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Let's see. Oh yeah, for self-publishing. Franco can't wait to see what you and Scoot are going to publish.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good, man. All of our stuff, like, I don't know, man. We're age of comics right now.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, comic.
You don't understand how much like time was sucked up by school. Like this is a stupid thing I'm doing, right? Here. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm drawing right now in a sketchbook. And I have this sketchbook and I have another one upstairs in the kitchen and I have another one in the bedroom. So I just start drawing and this is my first drawing and it's a sketchbook. It's like like, because people give me these things.
Yeah.
Because you're an artist and you get sketchbooks for Christmas, and you're like, oh, okay. So, but what am I
Yeah,
really going to use it for?
crayon.
So then I just started doodling in each one. So now each
Yeah, that's
page,
cool.
I'm going to sell them, and I draw something different on each page. Look,
Oh, cool.
I got the whole book filled up already.
Wow. Oh, that's
So I'm going to take this whole sketchbook, and I'm going to bring it with me to a show, and they're $10 each.
wow. That's a good deal.
You just rip it out, because these things I'm doing real quick. But look what I drew last night. I drew Martian Manhunter, but I draw them all crazy.
Yeah, and it's fast and loose. Yeah, that's cool, and it warms you up too.
Yeah.
People say I do a warm up sketch, and they said, "Do you do warm up sketches?" I said, "Nah, man, I just start drawing."
Just draw, yeah. But
I'm already warmed up.
I'm going nuts because like I threw ink all over the page, and then I did
Oh,
that.
look at that.
Yeah.
It's like a Mary Jane Venom.
So like yeah, everything is like they're all crazy. They're all different. Like whatever I feel like drawing.
Yeah.
Man, it's loose and fun, you know?
Yeah. That's why I like the Mystery Industry Mondays at the shop.
Yeah, I saw the stuff you're doing, like
Yeah.
the drawings and stuff.
Yeah, I want to show. Yeah, I'm all here. I'm gonna make more, but I ended up buying plastics for these. Like they're in big sheets now. There's King Shark,
I like that one.
the Sith Lord. This guy's Zuranar. I added some paint to him. But these are high energy, man. They're
what
cool.
does Zuranar mean?
Yeah, Zuranar is like, that's his name. That's that weird alien Batman guy.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's got the yellow arms. And then there's here's the red goblin, but I put on there the red green goblin. Because you know he's the green goblin. He's the red green goblin. And then I got the thing.
Well, I got a thing too. I drew him the other night. That's cool.
The rhino. And everyone who sees this, the way I drew it, there he is.
Look at this guy.
We'll put our things online. We both got.
We're both showing our things online.
Then they can kiss. Oh, I got this guy, and everyone who sees this can't understand what his face is right away, because it looks like
it looks great.
The eyes of the costume look like they're eating. And even my wife says, "Is he eating a man?" Like, no, he's wearing a hoodie, like with the eyes. Like, oh, so they don't get it right away. So it's kind of an illusion. There's the Hulk.
I like that one. So are you doing those with markers or paint?
Yeah, these are markers. I got.
Oh, that's awesome.
Markers. Sonny came home with like a little package, like a suitcase of markers.
Mm-hmm. I got
and
one.
He said,
I got one too. It's right here.
Yeah, it looks like that. Like mine got a Velcro. I open it up and there's colors. And he said he wanted. Sonny comes home all the time and he wins prizes. I don't know where he goes, but like that one time he came back with an equestrian award. He won first place.
Oh, I thought.
And then he
came home with a horse.
like what? He goes, "You right?" He goes, "Yeah." Well, I won first place. I went. He goes, "Over the weekend. When do you ride horses?" He goes, "I don't know. I just." And I won. I'm like, wow. So then he showed me a photo of him on the horse and they're leaping over a fence. Like he has it. So, all right. And then he shows up now and then with just stuff. Like, so he brought this big marker set, which is really cool. And he said, I won the marker set in an art contest. I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, okay. He goes, can you use them? I don't really need them. I'm like, yeah, I'll take them. So I started drawing on them. And,
I like this. Sonny goes from thing to thing. Like once he wins an art contest, I'm done being an artist. Now I'm on the horses.
I won first place. I got these markers.
He wins first place at a horse equestrian thing. I'm done with horses. I'm into dog shows now.
He did it. Yeah. He over the summer, he was wrestling. He went in a wrestling match downtown, like in the city. Oh, it was not summer. It was Halloween. They had a Halloween wrestling show, and he's in. Of course, he's a actor and stage makeup and costumes. That's what he really loves. So his makeup guy turned him into Frankenstein. So he has really great Frankenstein makeup, and he wore the shoulder pads and the big shoes. And he was part of the wrestling show. There was wrestlers who had to fight monsters. And I said, you wrestled? He goes, yeah, I've wrestled as Frankenstein. He goes, how did you do that? And he goes, I don't know. I just moved real slow. And they said, did they body slam you? He goes, yeah, a few times, but they pick him up real stiff. Boom. I'm like, really? He goes, did you win? He goes, no, I didn't win. So he was a wrestler, and then but he brought these markers, and I'm like, he said, I don't know how old they are, but so there's a lot of dry ones, but I took this paper the paper I got is a big art pad that I got from I just got a bunch of supplies, but the paper is meant for dry media like pencil and charcoal, but so the markers are actually drying out as I draw on here as they're soaking
The
up the
same
ink.
thing with this
But
pad. It's the same thing. That's why I'm
yeah,
using all these old markers. And when I'm done, I
yeah,
just throw them out because like they're all they're all hurting.
they soak it. Yeah. So I showed Sonny when I draw with marker and I just ink them with the black ink. Even the black ink is getting soaked in on there. But I showed him what I did with them. Here's what I did with your markers. He went, wow, that's some mad energy. Like, wow, it looks like you're going through something. I'm like, no, man, there's so much violence. I go, I don't know. Violent. The characters are crazy. They're savage. And all of these pictures too, I scanned them and they're in my new Savage Amazement. That's how I was able to finish a lot of the pages. I put these in there.
Nice.
So these prints of pictures are going to be in there. But then just last week too, the week before, recent, I woke up in the morning and I saw a big bouquet on the table with all hair products like mousse and shampoo and hair coloring, hair dye, ribbons, all kinds of stuff for your hair.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, and then even my daughter, my wife's like, what's that? Like, I don't know. And then it turned out Sonny won first place in a glamour contest. Like, what? Like, what did you win? He says, yeah, I can't use any of it because he's got short hair and like he doesn't dye his hair. He's not he goes, use it. I'm like, well, I don't need any of it. And Audrey started picking, I'll take this. So, so he always wins stuff. It's kind of funny. Yeah. I like that though. He's unpredictable. He shows up. He could come home at any time and bring anything at any time. You never know what he's bringing. We never know when he's coming home. He's gone for like 2 weeks and he shows up. Then he shows up for 12 hours and leaves again. So I don't know. He's an enigma, that kid. But he's a young man. He's probably about as old as Wolfgang. I don't know.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's real cool. Yeah, he's got good stories. And he's low key. You know, you don't talk a lot, but he shows up with stuff. But these markers are working good, man. I dig them. I'm going to be making more of these crazy drawings.
Yeah, man, it's fun. Yeah. I don't think I've drawn this much in years. Like I've that's me drawing every day usually when I come home anyway from school.
Yeah.
But now this is the most I've drawn in years.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I dig it, man. I dig it. I like all these stories. People talking. See, it's a different show. I didn't know I was going to go on today.
Yeah.
I felt like it. Hey, I want to go on. I'm going to do live. Because I wanted to draw some of these Kaz and Daniel's pages. I feel bad that it's taken like a year to get this thing done, man. But
it's getting done. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's getting done. This is page 20. But the story you wrote, the third parter of the story is already at 40 pages. So I'm about halfway through it. And I don't think I laid out the ending of it yet. But then he sent me another story after that. It's like, man, hopefully AEW remembers we're doing this. I don't know. Hope we don't have to. But yeah,
we'll self-publish it.
You'll go ahead. Yeah, we'll self-publish it. We'll do it in parts. You'll go ahead. Too many chips, he says. But it'll happen. It'll come out, man. How about a Franco, Art, and Jamie team up book? Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, man.
We will do it, man. Anything is possible.
We have some come back in the day. We've done some.
Yeah. Yeah, Little Creeps. We did a Little Creeps book. And Nippy Wallaboosh. We were on there together. And I think we did the Ninja. Remember that Ninja book? We did one together.
Oh, Glee the Happy Goth.
Yeah, Glee the Happy Goth. Remember we did that Ninja book. Remember Ninja Town?
Ninja Town. That wasn't with Jamie. That was just me and you.
No, Jamie was in there too.
Oh,
I think he did I remember him doing like a cookie story or something. Maybe. I don't remember. I don't remember much. But it was cool. P.A. Browning. Standing by Superman in Metropolis. I just happened to be checking on Facebook and saw you guys. Good to see you both. Yeah, man. You're a good man. P.A. P is a good man. That's what it stands for. PA. It says, are the plans to collect your Who's Who trade? Yes, there are plans. I have to see what happens in the upcoming months. But yeah, regardless what happens, yeah, irregardless, whatever happens, I will do it. I'll make sure it gets done. But I'm waiting to hear some news. So we're going to see. I just have to get the news official. I've heard teases of news, but you need it official. But yeah, there will be a trade eventually in our lifetime. Hopefully this year, next year, soon. But I still have to work on the rest of the pages or issues. I'm on issue 6 right now. I was writing that over the weekend, some of the bios, and I wrote some of issue 11, which is the crossover book. It's the forbidden episode. So the forbidden episode will probably not be in the trade because it's all the times Action Cat crossed over with like other characters. Tiny Titans on a poster, and he was with
I just finished Hawker.
Artie Boy. Oh, look at that. That looks good. I like that. I like it. So yeah, man, it'll be good. Let's see, what's he saying? Are those Mystery Indies Monday drawings you posted are awesome? Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do more. I really like starting the week. Yeah. And my tiki drawing is a little. My buddy Troy said it was a little tight, but I like that too because I just painted that not knowing what I was going to paint. So I'm just going to paint something. So I painted those over the weekend.
I painted
like starting.
I'm going to show one that's in the middle. It's in the middle of being painted. Ready?
Oh, look at that.
It's in the middle.
Like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like it.
It's in the middle. it's just piles of stuff everywhere.
Well, I got a ton on my floor. I got 3 easels over there with background paintings and a bunch on my floor.
Yep.
That's how I get my floor all messy. So I paint. But I'm learning that I got to pick up the paintings and paint standing up now because I used to just squat down and just paint. Now it hurts. Stand up, I got to need a rest. So I need tables now and easels. I got a few in progress. They're gonna be done. I got a monster lady with big hair. I got a Gilbert one and a Wolfboy one that I want to finish. So those are started. So we'll see what happens.
I got a bunch that are all started.
Do you guys make the laugh when you come up with ideas? Yes.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah. Even when I'm sitting there,
that's how we know we got to write it down.
Yeah, but that was good. That's going in the book. Like
Right.
if one of us tells a joke and the other guy's like, nah, then that doesn't. It needs to rework it.
I was reading something the other day that we wrote. Totally forgot that we had written. What book was it? And it was so funny. I'm like, this is funny. I'm like, oh yeah, what we wrote this stuff. It's funny.
Yeah, I read Itty Bitty Hellboy recently when they look for the Jaguar.
Mm-hmm.
That was really funny because if I find a damaged book, I'll take it out of my box and put it on the side and then send it to somebody. Like if I'm sending free stuff, but it was cool, man. Like when they're it was him and little, what was her name, Kate, when they were rowing the boat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I forgot what the gag was, but it was real cool because she was like, we're not gonna find anything. Oh, come on, let's go. And then it was real cool. I think when he puts his hand in the rock and turns it, I can't remember what the joke was now. And then Roger shows up and he's naked. Like, where's your pants? He's not wearing pants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was that book, I think. They had to buy him pants. That was fun. It's like, what?
Yeah. I
That's
crack
a
up
steal
all the
right
time. Yeah.
Yeah. So you should charge more for those sketches, he says.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but there's
Maybe.
like yeah, maybe. I don't know either. Like
I always feel I don't know how to charge for stuff.
yeah. Like I got like a few people, friends who come over who are in the art world, but not in the comic book world or convention. So people are fascinated with what we do. Like I go to the conventions, I meet people, and then they say, well, how many people? One of my friends was asking, well, how many people come to these shows? And I said, probably about 20,000 a day. Like, you had an audience of 20,000? I go, no, they're not all they see me, but there's at least 20,000 people in the place.
Yeah.
It has to be. And then he says, well, that means 20,000 people see you and see your art. Like, possible. And then he says, and you're only charging $200 for that drawing, whatever, 200 for a painting. Like, yeah, and he's like lectured me on that, how it should be a lot more, like 1,200.
Well, the
but
problem is because like we do these shows all over the country, and we don't have anybody that sets up for us. It's us. So we have to
yeah,
bring that stuff. Like I have to fly to Chicago with all that stuff,
yeah,
and it's fine getting there because they'll charge you $50 extra for each of your two luggages. So that's $100. But then you have to fly back with that stuff.
yeah,
You know, and
yeah.
there's
You
been
gotta
a
pay
few.
even if you, yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of times you
but
gotta
there's
pay
been a
even if you have an empty suitcase. You gotta pay.
But that's what I was just about to say. There's been a few conventions
Yeah.
where, like, there's a wheel that popped off or something like that. I get rid of the luggage. I leave it.
Throw it
I've
away.
left luggage in different cities all across the
Yeah,
country.
yeah. There's like
You know?
homeless dogs sitting in and out, like using it. Yeah. No, I know. We go through some luggage, man. I throw away all the time when I get home. I swear I take inventory. Every time I buy new luggage, it never lasts. Like the older stuff that I have is lasting a lot longer than the new stuff.
Yep. Hmm.
Or they get bent, like they just bend or something. I don't know. It's crazy, man. Hey, man,
You,
it's crazy,
you
man.
you can attest to how many wheels I've lost all around this country on
All I
luggage.
hear when we're walking out of the convention, all I hear is that's your wheel drag.
Because the luggage is like.
Yeah, and then we take breaks. You got to stretch your arms up. Oh, like, all right, here we go.
Yep. And it
You're
sucks when
hoping-
you do the convention, and like if I fly to San Diego, and like when I land in San Diego and I pull the thing off the luggage
Yeah.
rack, and that's when the wheel breaks. Oh, because if it's
Yeah.
at the end of the show, it's fine. But if it's like when
Yeah.
you get there, you're like, oh, I got to deal with this all 5 days.
And that's when your luggage is the heaviest when you just get there.
Right.
Like I had a luggage that extend that the thing and it came all the way out. Like, oh, like, I don't know, like I'm extending the handle, it came out. I'm holding it in my hand, like, oh. So I had to tie that luggage to the one luggage that worked. So when I dragged it was real long. I had two luggages, two big suitcases. That one was
There was
awful,
a show.
man.
There was a show just this year, and I forget where I had a layover. I think it was in Atlanta. I was flying from somewhere to Atlanta to New York. So wherever we were, and I can't remember where it was for the life of me. Wherever we were, my wheel broke the last day of the show, and I asked somebody for any tape if they had any duct tape, and the guy happened to have
Yeah.
some. So I duct taped the wheel on because I'm like, oh, this will make it home this way. And I landed in Atlanta, and I'm walking through the airport, and I happen to look back and I see this black thing behind me, and I'm like, what's that? And I realized it was my wheel that fell off. So I left a piece of the luggage in wherever it was, San Diego. I left the other piece of the wheel in Atlanta, and then I just threw out the luggage when I got to New York. It was like 3
Yeah,
different
that's cool.
states my luggage wound up in.
I remember when a guy I brought back the big luggage from the trip, coming home from the trip, and the guy selected me they step out of line, they're gonna search your bag.
Mhm.
And I said, "Oh, dude, before you do it, I want to let you know that all my dirty underwear are in that bag." And he went, "Oh, thanks for telling me." He goes, "Damn, I still have to do it." I'm like, "Well, all right, go for it." So he put on gloves. He's like, that was funny. He's like, "I'm sorry."
Hey, I'm warning you.
We came back from the airport one time, and they pulled Jimmy over, Jimmy the Muscle. He pulled him out of line because he had a big piece of metal in his backpack. And then they're like, "You care to tell us what's in the backpack?" And he says, "It's the head of Jack Kirby." And you're like, "What?" Yeah, it's the head of Jack Kirby. And they're right on the side, they're searching him, and they called everyone security. Everyone. They opened up his backpack, and it was a little statue of Jack Kirby, a metal statue. He goes, "Yeah, head of Jack Kirby." And you're like, "Jack Kirby?" He goes, "Yeah, he created the Hulk and Fantastic Four and and everyone's like, "Who created? He got the X-Men in there." They created a big thing. Everybody's looking at it, and then they let him go. Like, damn, Jimmy, He goes, what? I'm not in trouble. The head of Jack Kirby was in my bag.
I get
Like, he's
pulled
in
over
trouble
all the
7
time.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get pulled out of line all the time. I get pulled over. I'm like, dude, just to let you know, they're all books and they're heavy. Oh, okay, thanks, dude. And then he picks
Yeah.
it up and he's like, you get that face like, yeah, I picked up heavy
Yeah.
luggage before, but then he picks it up, and then he goes,
Yeah,
I got to
not
go
this
through
one.
it. I'm like, do what you got to do. He goes, you could just put this in your check luggage. I'm like, dude, there's like about 50 other books in my check luggage
Yeah.
too. I'm like, yeah, don't think I didn't think of that, you know? He goes, yeah,
Yeah.
but when you do it this
Each
way,
luggage.
it always looks like a block of something, so we have to pull it apart. I'm like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do, pal? Just do what you
Well,
got to do.
clear,
Do your job.
clear
Nope.
me, Clarence. Yeah. Yeah. But each
Mhm.
each bag is like the minimum is 50 pounds. And we're right up there, man. 50 pounds, the limit.
Yep.
It's rough. And I know I got the one time I remember it was Florida, or I was going to Florida. Something was happening, but I know I was going because baseball spring training was started, and so I got to the airport early, and then I'm like, oh, cool. No, there was no one in line. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee and then get in line, and so I went to get in line. Right before I got to the line, a baseball team came off a bus, like, oh, and then like they had all their equipment, they had the bats, the big bags, they were in uniform, like, oh man, like I was like 2 minutes away from getting ahead of those guys. And so now the check-in, like I used up all the time, like 2 hours I got there, man, I barely made my flight. It was so bad. Like, oh, spring training camp is unloaded in front of me. It's kind of like
Yep.
when you go to like a restaurant and like a bus of old people get in line ahead of you, like, oh,
Oh yeah.
they're gonna be soup by the time I get there, you know. Yeah, that was awful, man. That was terrible. Yeah. I don't know why that stuff happens. Like,
It
you know,
happens.
the one time I got selected to do the pat down. And now when they do a pat down at the airport, they cup you to check like this.
Uh-huh.
They do everything. And so the guy was about to check me. He said, I'm gonna have to check you everywhere. And now when they check you, they put their hand up there, they move it, and then they go up the other side and they move it again. That's what they do. So when the guy told me he's gonna have to do that, and he goes, do you have any questions? I said, I have one question. He's like, what? I said, can you have that guy over there do it? He's like, why? I said, he's a lot more handsome. And he went, turn around, buddy. I was like, damn it.
Yeah,
He didn't like
I
that.
wouldn't have said that because I'd be afraid he'd hurt me, like on
No,
the check.
he was gentle. But he checked everything. I think he checked extra spots. Like, oh, come on. You weren't going to check that before I comment. You see, you want to go behind a curtain? Nah, man, let everyone see. Let's do it. Yeah.
Yep. It
Funny
ain't easy
how
being
raw.
us.
No, man.
Everybody thinks it's a life of glamour.
It's the rockstar lifestyle. Let's see what people are saying. So I didn't realize those drawings were so big. Yeah, man. I'm bringing them to the show. They're $100 each.
Yeah.
Once I get them all, I'm gonna post a thing. I'm gonna say, here's bring a C2E2, or you could buy them right now, but not yet. I want to build up some more and give people more of a choice. Art, those are rad. Thanks, PA. You are awesome. Is it PA or Pa? Maybe this guy's a dad's. Pa Browning. PA. Wayne, does the Red Green Goblin have duct tape? Oh, all the time. He needs duct tape to keep his feet down on that coaster thing he has. Sonny's like Kramer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I know a guy. Yeah. He's on a few shows. He's on that show, The Bear, where they eat beef sandwiches in Chicago.
Oh, we just finished watching all those. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the background a lot. He's the background. He's always just walking. Like he walks around. I don't know what episodes, but he's on some of the Chicago stuff.
I gotta look.
So he's in there, and he's in a few things. He danced with in the background of a Johnny movie when he played the gangster. I don't know what it was. Dillinger. I think it was the Dillinger movie. He's in the background there in the ballroom scene.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you can never really see him. Like he's out of focus, kind of.
Yeah.
But you see it's him. You can notice it's him if he tells you. This show is like an all old podcast. Oh yeah, university podcast. Yeah, man. We did like 2 or 3 of those before they got yokoed. That's okay. Just going with the pan. Say, Johnny, like, love it. When the Aya universe collides with others, there is a team up. You both would like to see. I would love to see a team up with Mike Allred's Madman from Atomics or the Atomics. Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe
like
a pinup. Oh, I also have a pinup where Action Cat met Bone too. So that's going to be in that issue. Anytime he teamed up, posters or covers or alternate covers, he teamed up with Artie. Huh?
I think I drew a Madman in a sketchbook. I'm looking.
Oh yeah, Madman's in my he's in my Savage Amazement book. There's a picture of him. Yeah, I don't have much. I'd have to switch screens, but I don't have a lot of stuff on my phone or iPad to see. That's okay though. It's okay. It's okay. Let me see if I can show anything else on here. No, everything I have on my phone is all stuff that's online, because that's what I post.
Yeah.
My work is saved on a computer, which is cool. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, man. So PA Browning says, it's PA. My dad and I had the first name Phil, so I've always gone by PA. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I like PA. Is it A stands for Artie? Philip Artie? Phil Artie? Arthur? Philip Arthur? Dr. Phil? Yeah, man. That's cool. So we got the Secret Origin today. We get Secret Origins of our fans, too.
This worked out good. I finished this page today.
Yeah.
Page done.
That's cool. I like that. Cool. We're going to do the Aya podcast tomorrow. It's going to be good. Yeah. I want to see how many people are watching us on YouTube right now. Because I see, 58. There's a lot of people. Man. This is the most viewers I've ever had on one of these shows. I think so. I think it's good. Look at it. Oh, there it is. It doesn't say. If I press it, you're gonna hear it. But that's cool. Philip Allen, but I like art better. Yeah, Philip Allen's a good man. P.A. Browning. Yeah. So he's got all good things. Philip Annam and Browning reminds me of dessert, like brownies. It was kind of cool.
I love brownies.
Wayne wants to know if we will get ghost stories tomorrow.
Yeah, just remind us. We'll try and get them in at the beginning.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll get them. I got new ones. I got new ghost stories, but I'll save them for tomorrow. I caught a ghost on video. I don't know if I showed you that.
Spooky. I think I remember you sending that, saying, I don't know what this is.
I'm gonna make a video of it. I've been wanting to for months. This happened in the summertime, so I want to get a video out there. Yeah, but this is cool. I think we're gonna wrap it up. I gotta call my son.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but this has been good.
Cool. Thanks for inviting me on. Yeah, it's fun.
We talked for over 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Did we? Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow, we have.
Yeah.
I always lose track of time when we start talking. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that time when we just talked, just casual. We were on the phone for 4 hours that night.
Yep.
It was real long. And then people kept joining in.
Mm-hmm.
People. That's cool. That's cool, man. PA says, have a good night. Thanks. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. And you guys follow us when you see us, of course. Let's see if there's a video I could play. You're going to like this video. Here's a video of our buddies. Because we're working on wrestling books, so I want to show you this.
Do you want to be 18 to 33% smarter? Do you want to increase your chances with the opposite sex? Do you want to impress your friends? Do you want to impress your mom? Do you want to impress your mom's friends? Then you should get Christopher Daniels and Kazarian Wrestle Aw Yeah Comics. Written by Christopher Daniels, drawn by the Eisner-winning artists Artbaltazar and Franco, and starring the World Tag Team Champions of the world. Get your copy of Ring of Honor Wrestling right now, autographed by the best tag team in the business.
and the biz.
That's cool. I'd never seen that actually.
Yeah, they did that a long time ago. And here I'm gonna play, because you guys know I'm a big Breaking Bad fan. I'm gonna play my favorite clip from Breaking Bad. This is my favorite clip, my favorite conversation. Here we go.
Darth Vader had responsibilities. He was responsible for the Death Star.
True that. Two of them bitches.
You like that?
Two of them bitches.
That's my favorite. And I record it right from my TV, my screen, and then I turn it black and white. Hopefully, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, I don't have to write any letters today.
For review purposes. You like that scene, that's why.
But there's no music in it, so maybe. And I think it's only 14 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. And here's another one. This one's only 6 seconds, and I never got. No one ever caught this either. But here you go.
How you doing, Chewbacca?
I didn't say lines. My favorite Princess Leia line in all of Star Wars is, "I don't trust Lando." that's the best
That's
thing.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. But here's an outtake from C2E2 from either last year or the year before.
What do you think?
Oh my God. Downtown Harold's. I have memories, man. Coming back. C2E2. Lemon pepper. Harold's. Harold'sChicken.com. Subscribe. Like and subscribe. Click for notifications. Watch my posts. Treat Harold's with respect. Always tip. You got it. Do you remember that one, sir?
My two favorite things about that.
Yeah.
The lady at your table looking at the books and you totally ignore her.
Yeah.
And the other one is Scoot walking in the background eating something.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see. Like, I should do something. That was real fun. Yeah, that's good, man. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to C2E2 so much. It's gonna be such a good way to start the convention, because like right after that Monday I fly to all these cities, and I fly to, I think, Cincinnati, and I fly all over the place, and then I come back for Free Comic Book Day at Skokie, and we're gonna have the Cat in the Hat debut, and then Sunday night I fly back to other cities, and then we finish off the tour on May 12th at Oya Comics New York, which we're going to debut the book again. So we're going to bookend the tour between with our two stores. And man, it's going to be cool.
I'm going to kidnap you to go to New Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be at Phillipsburg Comic Con for a day.
Oh, that's right. I think I'm landing the day before.
Uh-huh.
That'll be cool.
So
yeah, we'll work it out.
We're going to do a road trip. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, they gave me my schedule of where I'm going, but nothing's finalized yet. My appearances and my flights, I don't have all that yet, but I will. And once I do, I said I don't want to have to remember anything or drive anywhere. So if you guys could pick me up, and they're like, yeah, we could do that. I said, because I'm old now, and like if the less I have to remember, the better. So if I just pack one bag and bring a sketchbook, that I could survive the trip. So that'll be real cool. And I want to take video, I'm sure that there'll be people taking photos. That's gonna be cool, man. I can't wait. So like C2E2 starts that, and then I'm gone for 2 weeks in May. And then June, I'm waiting to see if there's gonna be a Mego Meet. I doubt if there will be, but Mego Meet might be happen in June. But I forgot what's happening now. I gotta be somewhere. I just wrote down on calendar. But then July, of course, the big San Diego. Then nothing till October for New York, but it's gonna be rough. On the Jamie Halloween show. So I'm adding stuff, man. I keep adding stuff. I'm trying to keep it to 3. Now I got like 5 or 6 things. But
You'll be fine. You'll be all right.
It'll be good, man. So thank you all for joining us here today.
Thanks
you have witnessed history. This was a historic event, an unplanned historic event. And it's like It's like being in our kitchen, just having cookies, cake, and coffee with us, you know, or sweet, whatever else you got. Doesn't have to be cake, don't have to be coffee. But you guys are awesome. And we will see you. Here, I gotta show one new video.
One more.
I gotta show one more thing to show us that we're finished.
That's a wrap. Yagums.
You like that? All right.
Love it.
Show that very last. We'll see you guys next time. No fight, no crime. Be nice to each other. Do things make you happy. You guys are okay. Bye bye bye.
Art.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!